it feels like home. I'm so alone.
Everything was falling through, that everyone I knew was waiting on a cue to turn and run when all I needed was the truth. But that's how it's gotta be. It's coming down to nothing more than apathy. I'd rather run the other way than stay and see the smoke and who's still standing when it clears. And everyone knows I'm in over my head, with 8 seconds left in overtime. She's on your mind, she's on your mind.
What's his name? And this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. It's hard to look like at your baby, but here's my number, so call me maybe.
I miss you when I can't sleep, or right after coffee, or right when I can't eat. I miss you in my front seat. Still got sand in my sweaters from nights we don't remember. Do you miss me like I miss you? Fucked around and got attached to you. Friends can break your heart too, and I'm always tired but never of you. Everyone I do right does me wrong, so every lonely night I sing this song.
I hate you, I love you, I hate that I love you. Don't want to, but I can't put nobody else above you. I hate you, I love you, I hate that I want you. You want her, you need her, and I'll never be.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying get back together, come back and see me. 3 days in the living room, I realized it's on my phone, but couldn't tell you. Yesterday, you forgiven me. Pump up the volume.
Who you know fresher than Ho? Riddle me that. The rest of y'all know where I'm lurking, yeah. Can't none of y'all mirror me back. Yeah, hear me rap, it's like G rapping his prime. I'm young H.O., raps great from dead. Back to take over the globe, and I break bread. I'm in Boeing Jets, Slow Express. Out the country, but the blueberries still connect. On the low with the yacht, got a triple deck. But when you young, what the fuck you expect? Yep. Grand opening, grand closing. Goddamn your manhole, crack the can open again. Who you gonna find open a hand with no pen? Just draw off inspiration. So you gonna see you can't replace him with cheap imitation for future generations.
We were staying in Paris to get away from your parents, and I thought, wow, if I could take this in a shot right now, I don't think that we could work this out on the terrace. I don't know if it's fair, but I thought, how could I let you fall by yourself? Well, I'm wasted with someone else. Here we go down, then we go down together. They'll say you could do anything, they'll say that I was clever. Here we go down, then we go down together. We'll get away with everything that shows them we are better.
He was a boy, she was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? He was a punk, she did ballet. What more can I say?
Said you could do anything, they'll say that I was clever. Here we go down, then we go down together.
I couldn't ignore the faint possibility of having hope in this insanity that we still could be, but we're stuck floating in between. Put me on the shelf, discipline myself to let the sparks die out. I'm shattering anything that has reflections of you. Just say you feel the way that I feel. I'm feeling sexual, so we should be sexual. Just say you feel the way that I feel. I'm feeling sexual, so we should be sexual. Just say you feel the way that I feel. I'm feeling sexual, so we should be sexual. Just say you feel the way that I feel. I'm feeling sexual, so we should be sexual.
Educated, with money, he's well dressed, not funny, but he'll put the bill in all situations, 'cause he pays for everything. Girls don't like boys, girls like cars and money. Boys will laugh at girls when they're not funny. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you, let me love you. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you. I'm still gonna send it. Rock your body, yeah. Everybody, yeah. Rock your body right. Alright.
Hey girl, how you doing? You are the woman that I'm really pursuing, and I would like to get to know you. Can you give me your name? If you jot down your number, you'll get mine in exchange. Hey. See, I'm the man of this town, and I hope you wouldn't mind if I showed you around. So when you go to certain places, you'll be thinking of me. We got people to meet and many places to see. Hey, I'm really digging your lips, but be careful where you walking when you swinging them hips. I'm kind of concerned that you'll be causing a crash with your traffic jam booty heads causing so fast. Hey, I wouldn't trade you for the world, I swear it. I like your hair in every style that you wear it, and how the colors coordinate with your clothes, from your manicured nails to your pedicured toes.
I'm here without you, baby, but you're still on my lonely mind. I think about you, baby, and I dream about you all the time. I'm here without you, baby, but you're still with me in my dreams. And tonight, it's only you and me.
You come from a land down under. Run and go and under. And you know, can't you hear the thunder? You gotta run, you gotta take cover. And she said, you come from a land down under. Run and go and under. And you know, can't you hear the thunder?
gonna run, you better take cover. Gatorade me, bitch.
Close my eyes and imagine the good life.
Better than the life I lived when I thought that I was gonna go crazy. Now my grandmama ain't the only girl calling me baby. And if you've been midnight and put your hands up in the sky, let me hear you say, hey, hey, I'm good.
Feeling my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey will end, but I know where it starts. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost.
I'm so alone, trying to find my way back home to you. I'm so alone, nothing feels like home. I'm so alone, trying to find my way back home to you. I'm so alone, nothing feels like home.
Take my hand and reload. This is free love. That's what we are made of. Yes, we are. Reload. This is real love. That's what we are made of. Yes, we are.
Trying to find my way back home to you. I'm so alone, nothing feels like home. I'm so alone, trying to find my way back home to you.
So you wanna play with magic? Boy, you should know what you're falling for. Baby, do you dare to do this? 'Cause I'm coming at you like a dark horse. Are you ready for a perfect storm, perfect storm? 'Cause once you're mine,
Well, calling my name is just something about you turns me to a savage. If I'm gonna be honest, I can't help but stay, yeah, I'm losing my balance. You've been running in circles around you to please, yeah, I do what I need to. So pardon my manners, just something about you turns me to a savage. Well, calling my name is just something about you turns me to a savage. If I'm gonna be honest, I can't help but stay, yeah, I'm losing my balance. You've been running in circles around you to please, yeah, I do what I need to. So pardon my manners, just something about you turns me to a savage.
Waiting for the time to pass you by. Hope the winds of change will change your mind. I could give 1,000 reasons why, and I know you, and you've got to make it on your own, but we don't have to grow up, we can stay forever young. Living on my sofa, drinking rum and cola underneath the rising sun. I could give 1,000 reasons why, but you're going, and you know that all you have to do is stay a minute, just take your time. The clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is wait a second. Your hands on mine. The clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is.
open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. Closing time, one last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer. Closing time, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home, take me home.
I feel so close to you right now. Your love pours down on me, surround me like a waterfall. And there's no stopping us right now. I feel so close to you right now. I feel so close to you right now. Your love pours down on me, surround me like a waterfall. And there's no stopping us right now. I feel so close to you right now.
You are the one thing in my way. 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 You are the one thing in my way.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. Now I wonder if I could fall into that sky. Do you think time would pass me by? Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight.
California clear my throat. Ha! I hope you don't mind. Let me clear my throat.
Hope you like prison food and penis. A dentist, and all hygienist. Open your mouth for about 4 or 5 minutes. Take a little bit of this, blow right with it. Switch but don't spit it, swallow it now, finish. Yeah, me and Nate, double D, looking for a couple bitches with some double D's. Pop a little champagne and a couple D's, slipping in a bubbly.
Spin that down, that mess around. I'm having fun, don't put me down. I'll never let you sweep me off my feet. I won't let you in again. The messages I've tried to send, my information's just not going in. This time, baby, I'll be bulletproof. This time, baby, I'll be bulletproof.
Hold up. Hey, that gon' be so we don't
Tuesday I was through with hoping. Wednesday my empty arms were open. Thursday waiting for love. The stars is Friday. I'm burning like a fire out a wild on Saturday. Guess I won't be coming to church on Sunday. I'll be waiting for love.
Price is wrong, bitch.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. His vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's choking now. The clock's run out. Time's up, over.
I'll go on. I'll never speak of you again. We depend on you. We depend on you. Since you've awakened her again, she depends on you. She depends on you. I'll never speak of this again. We depend on you. We depend on you. Since you've awakened her again, she depends on you. She depends on you. So
When you feel my heat, look into my eyes. It's when my demons hide. It's when my demons hide. Don't get too close. It's dark inside. It's when my demons hide. It's when my demons hide.
you know you like it, but it drives me insane. You know you like it, but it drives me insane. You know you like it, but you're scared of the shame. What you want, what you gonna do? You know you like it, but it drives me insane. Only because you know that you wanna feel the same. You know you like it, but it drives me insane.
God, Grandpa, you're such a
I
dick.
just wanna have some fun. Am I wrong? Thinking out the box from where I stay. Am I wrong? Saying that I choose another way. I ain't trying to do what everybody else doing. Just cause everybody doing what they all do. If one thing I know, I fall but I grow. I'm walking down this road of mine, this road that I go home. So am I wrong? For thinking that we could be something for real? Now am I wrong? For trying to reach the things that I can't see? But that's just how I feel. Josie's on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it over. So many things that I wanna say. You know I like my girls a little bit older. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight.
I need your love, I need your time. When everything's wrong, you make it right. I feel so high, I come alive. I need to be.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to absolutely everyone. Good morning, traders. Good morning to everyone here, everyone across the land. It's time to wake the heck up. It's time to get involved. It's time to make some cash here. So traders, let's do exactly that. Let's get ourselves going. Let's get ourselves excited. Smash that thumbs on up right now. Hit that thumbs up. Let's get ready to dive in on this day, and let's get ready to make this money. Traders, it's time to break down every play from start to finish to make sure that you guys have an understanding of what we need to see. First things first, SCAG. SCAG at this moment, guys, for all traders, I do not see any news. I do not see any news. I do not see any credibility. I do not see any reason on why this stock is up in the first place. What I can see is it looks like SCAG is a newer IPO. This play looks like it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days old. Now, if you see longer than 6 days, let's say you see the last 2 to 3 to 4 months, that means that this is a name change play. On Trade Ideas, the chart that I'm using right now, it looks like there's only 6 days of action. That means it's either a new IPO or it's a company that changed its name. If you guys see anything deeper than this, please let me know, and then we can confirm it is just a name change play. Essentially, it is like a new IPO. It's a new stock. It's a new chart. Basically, anything wild and wacky could happen. SCAG so far, if we take a look over on this stock, what's the number one thing to do? Number one thing to do, guys, is just keep trading this downtrend. I mean, if you guys are looking over on SCAG and saying, Dek, what's going to happen on SCAG? It's not that difficult. If you want to go ahead and short this play, you guys can go do it. All you guys would want to do is say, hey, I'm shorting at the purple line. 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 Every single time we have touched the purple line, we have had a sharp sell-off, which has led to a lot of money being made on the short side. So most likely that sell-off will continue to happen. What would be the only concern? The only concern would be if you short it right here, and then all of a sudden the stock does break this downtrend. It breaks $10 and gets a little bit of a squeeze. That could lead towards what? A short squeeze where you will have to have a stop loss. So if I wanted to get involved on SCAG, I don't think it's a bad play in any sort of way. I definitely would get involved in SCAG. But if I'm going to enter, let's say I enter right here at the purple line, the green line is my entry. What would be my target? My target on this play would probably be back on down towards around a low. So again, I would have this much room to profit, maybe even more if I kept on holding. And then I would have a very tight stop loss in case we ever broke above that trend line. Because really the easy way to think about it is anything on this bottom side here would be bearish. Anything that is underneath this trend line is bearish, aka there's a better chance of sellers. There's a better chance of shorters. If there's anything above this area, let's say again the bull side, that means there's a better chance of buyers. There's a better chance of rippers and runners. So as of now, when you guys take a look over on SCAG, this is a play that is completely to the bear side right now. If you guys want to take a look over on SCAG, this is a play that completely is on the shorting side at this moment. So again, SCAG at this moment, this is a play I do not see any news. It did have a hard spike this morning from $3 to $15, but at this time, it just seems like it's going to give everything on back. So I'm going to give it a little bit, see if it's going to float around that $10 mark and see what we can do next over on SCAG, but definitely a potential short on this day, and I'm definitely going to be watching that one closely. Now, what about, again, BMGL? BMGL right here. Let's see. Any sort of news, any sort of credibility? It doesn't look like it. 1 week ago was the last press release that I have over on BMGL. BMGL, 1 week ago was last press release. This stock, as of now, is building higher lows, aka it's opposite of what we just saw. Before, we saw shorters in control. As of now, we see buyers in control, where we see that the stock is ultimately moving itself on up. Now, with that being stated, though, guys, you guys can see we do have a lot of strong resistance, excuse me, up there around 550. 550 is going to be the main resistance line. Where am I getting 550 from? Old spiking high, upper shadow. Old spiking high before reversal. A couple old spiking highs before dumping on down. If you want to short this play, I believe 550 would be the best area, which would be about $1.50 rip and run from here. Now, we have gotten up towards around 480, but we have not gotten up towards around 550. Now, what's the issue getting up to 550? Why would we get up to 550 in the first place? There's no news. There's no actual credibility. So who or what group is pumping up BMGL right now? BMGL, I say, oh, 550 is our target, and that is true. But at the same time, why would we even buy BMGL in the first place? There's no actual credibility. It's just up right now, so maybe traders are going to be tempted. I'm saying if it gets to 550, let's go ahead and short that thing back on down. Because remember, there's no news this morning so far. I'm not seeing any sort of hot news. I'm not seeing any sort of hot credibility. I'm not seeing any sort of hot breakouts at this moment that are making traders get excited and say, oh, this is the one, folks. This is the play. Right now, we have a stock that's up 129% with no news at all. We have, again, BMGL up 113% with no news at all. And now we have SUGP right here. SUGP trying to get a little bit of action, any sort of credibility, any sort of news over on this play. And we do have SUGP 22 minutes ago. did have a press release. So it does say, again, we did have 22 minutes ago, we did have a press release over on this play saying that they have received, again, $11 million. So just a heads on up over on that stock. We are seeing, again, a press release. We are seeing some hype over on SUGP as they are recording a record-breaking $11.3 million. Okay, so that is not bad at all to actually have credibility behind it on why this stock is moving itself on up and why this stock is getting some action. Let's take a look at this chart, though. What do you guys realize? Look how much strong resistance it seems like is right around 110. Would you guys agree with me? I mean, it seems like every single time we come up towards around 110, we do get a strong rejection area. So that 110 mark is going to be very difficult to be able to break through. Now, why is 110 very difficult to break through? It's also because that's right next to the 200-day moving average. The 200-day moving average is 101. So we have 110, which is a very strong resistance line. And then we have the 200-day moving average, which is also going to be a very strong resistance line. The most important thing over on SUGP is to try to stay above $1. The most important thing over on SUGP, if it can stay above $1, is to stay above 110. So SUGP, this stock actually does have credibility. This stock actually does have $11 million secured in the bag right here. And this is a play right now that is what the number 2 top gainer on the day, currently up, whatever, 110%. SUGP. Let's see, are there any shares available to short over on this play, over on SUGP? I want to check this one on out. So what we have, SUGP, Dek, how many shares would you like to short over on this play? Probably I would say like 10,000 shares. 10,000 shares, inquire all on this play. There are 10,000 shares available. Let's just see, 10,000 shares. How much would that cost me? That would cost me at this time $332, it seems like. Or actually, whoa, never mind. This would cost me $1,100. Yikes-a-roni. So this is a play that's actually very hard to short. 10,000 shares, each 1,000 shares is $100. I would not make my money back until an 11-cent drop. Whenever you have an extremely high fee like this of $1,100, it just means they're extremely tough to get to short. It's just there's probably a very low supply of them. So for me to get 10,000 shares, which would only be a $10,000 investment, I would have to pay $1,100 before I even make a profit. For me, that's not even worth it. So unfortunately, guys, I'm not going to be able to short SUGP. Can I get $11 or 11 cents back? Right? For me to make back my loss, I'd have to make 11 cents. That would be from the price of 110 back down to 99. Could I do that? Absolutely. But I never like starting a trade down $1,100. I never like starting a trade down $1,100, as you guys can imagine. What about SCAG real quick? SCAG, I want to go back to this play here for a second and just see what this one might do for us. So SCAG, I want to go back to this like 1 minute time frame, connect some dots here. And what do you guys realize? We are kind of still doing what? Like building a little bit of higher lows here. Is anything wacky going to happen right now over on SCAG? Is SCAG possibly going to get a little squeeze and spike? Let's go ahead and throw on the VWAP indicator. I always like to, see what we can do. If we do spike on up, we have room to run up towards $11. Let's just see again these shorts. SCAG, Dek, how many shares would you want? Probably like 2,000. 2,000 shares over on SCAG. That's an $11 stock. Again, that would be about a $22,000 investment. If I again want to go ahead and inquire all, there are again 2,000 shares available. And now we can go to locate lowest. Cancel. How much would that be? Okay, that's much more reasonable. Only $90. So $90 over on that play if I wanted to go ahead and short that. I am going to just sit back right now. I'm not in on any shorts. I'm just kind of, getting my brain going nice and early this morning. 7:26 in the market. Waiting and watching to see what we're going to do. Waiting and watching to see where the hype is going to take us. And, of course, go from there. So, again, right now, SCAG still a potential short. We do have, again, SUGP, which just unfortunately is just a little too big for shares to short. BMGL has to go up towards around 550. SCAG, again, not too much. So, I want to make sure, right, we are all set, ready to go. Mad Marty, Dek, I think you are locating the wrong shares. Let me see here. Let me see here. SUGP. SUGP, 10,000 shares, right? 10,000 shares, inquire all. Okay. Now let me go to 10,000 shares, locate lowest. And what was the low? Oh. Now, again, they're $95. Was I pressing something wrong before? I think, you know what I think I did before? I think I added an extra 0 before. I think before, guys, when I was looking at 10,000 shares, I think I was looking at 100,000 shares, which makes sense on why it would be $1,100. So again, I think that was my issue. I think that was my bad, everyone. I'll take the blame for that one. I think before I was looking to locate 100,000 shares, which is why it came out to $1,100. 10,000 shares is only $95. So it's actually not that expensive. I was going to say $1,100 for, again, shares to short. That might be, again, that might be a little bit too big, right? That like something looks off there. So let's see here. SUGP. Let's get back to that. SUGP, guys. Let's get back to that play right now. In case any sort of big action happens there. Yeah, that's why, guys, thank you. I think I put 100,000 shares, and I was like, man, $1,100. But 100,000 shares, guys. Has anyone ever traded with 100,000 shares before? You know what that means? With 100,000 shares, every single 10 cents would be $10,000. Imagine trading where, again, SUGP, if it went from $1 to $1.10, it would be a $10,000 profit or loss. If it went from $1 down to 70 cents, it would be a $30,000 profit or $30,000 loss. Imagine every 10 cents in the stock market would be a $10,000 win or loss. That's pretty crazy. Guys, right now we are only a few minutes away from, again, 7:30. 7:30, we'll have some brand new news come on out. Now, I will say right now, guys, little heads on up. Foxrunner is in the middle of an update. So, again, some people's Foxrunner aren't working. Some people, again, can't log in. They're in the middle of an update. So, they're updating the platform right now. Just little heads on up. So, if you guys are having any issues with your Foxrunner today, it's just because they're in the middle of an update. So, they said it's going to be done by this morning. But just kind of bear with us there over on that. So, right now here, traders, what else do we got? PROK, #1 top gainer of yesterday. Take a look over there, guys. PROK, #1 top gainer of yesterday. Could PROK start turning into something big? PROK, guys, could this start getting some action? Could this start getting a little wonky? Could this start getting a little crazy? Maybe, again, it shoots on up towards around the pre-market highs. Take a look, guys. PROK starting to get a little exciting. Now, PROK, let's go back, take a look to see how many shares are available to short over on this play. PROK, Deck, how many shares would you want over on this stock? Let's say, again, like 4,000 shares over on PROK, previous #1 top gainer of yesterday. 4,000 shares over on this play. Let's say, again, I want to locate the lowest amount. That would cost $20. $20, guys, for 4,000 shares. That's not bad in any sort of way. So, again, $20, I would actually accept that just so I'm ready for that in case PROK it starts becoming a good shorting opportunity for me. So, PROK, guys, let's talk about this play real quick. For anyone who does not know, PROK yesterday went all the way from the price of 58 cents and spiked all the way up towards where we are right now, 550. It's still trying to grow. Now, how high can PROK actually get up to? Well, we got to go back into, I would think, a little bit of a larger time frame. The best area probably for PROK is going to be, we already are up towards around this 550-ish mark. I'm looking for this lower shadow. Take a look, guys. Looking at past chart history pattern and see where was there a lot of trouble. If I scroll on up right here, kind of this region, it looks like 620. Now, Deck, why 620? Where are you pulling 620 from? 620 is where I would say we have a lot of dip buying and bounce playing back here. You see 1, 2, 3 dip buy and bounce. Take a look right here. 1, 2, 3 dip buy and bounce. And we also have a little bit of a dip buy right there before the next leg on down. So again, I would say anywhere near 620 would be an absolutely awesome entry to be able to find this thing, top on out, and then start reversing back on down. So PROK, I would say high watch, high alert. Watch this one to be able to spike on up about another, 70 cents or so, and then possibly look for shorts over on this play. So PROK, that's what I would focus on if I were you. That 620 region. That means, again, what you'd want to do is probably look for entries anywhere from 590 all the way up to 650. Because let's remember something here, guys. We do not know the exact area. We don't know if it's going to hit 620 on the dot and start fading and falling back on down. So what I would do if I were you is I would do like 250 share increments, right? And I would say to myself, all right, if we get up towards the price of 590, I'm going to again do some shorts. If we get up to the price of $6, I'm going to do some shorts. If I get up towards the price of $6.10, I'm going to do some shorts. If I get up towards around the price of $6.19, I'm going to do some shorts. If I get up towards the price of $6.24, I'm going to do some shorts. If I get up to the price of $6.35, I'm going to do some shorts. And all I'm trying to do is just spread out my orders, spread out possibilities, spread out entries, spread out again chances where we can say, all right, if I can get filled, somewhere in this region, this is going to be a great chance for us to be able to have success. Right? So that's what I like to do. I like to kind of spread out orders and all over the place and just say to myself, all right, hey, these are going to be, this is the region that I believe we're going to fade and fall at. This is the region that I believe we're going to have weakness at. This is the region that I think, again, if we do start spiking, that's where we can start dropping back on down. So am I getting filled right now? No, I'm not. But I would say if we get anything above $5.90 to $6, up to $6.20, up to $6.50, I'm going to get filled. That's what I'm going to do over on that play. So PR, okay? Let it rock right now. Let it do its thing right now. We'll sit back, enjoy the show, and see what we have coming up in the future. So we got to see what we have at this time. Uncle Mark, I once, in the past, I once fat fingered a trade. I meant to purchase 80K worth of stock. I got 800,000K worth of stock instead. Recovered after a minus panic attack. Oh, man. So, I mean, hey, Uncle Mark, I will say you're already doing pretty good, though. I want to be like, oh, wow, that's the crazy part of that to me is you putting in $800,000 in a stock. Okay, so, I mean, hey, you're doing pretty well, Uncle Mark. I like it. Shout out to you, buddy. Hey, but we all have those little fat finger trades every now and then. Every now and then, again, we do put ourselves in positions that we don't mean to. And again, that's human error sometimes. Human error. Human error could be, again, us double clicking on a play. Human error could be, again, us trying to get out of a short and accidentally adding more. Human error could be, again, adding a zero instead of adding an extra zero instead of 10 shares. It's 100 shares. Whatever it could be. So yeah, human error does happen in trading. And we just always got to be aware of it. So right now, Dek, what are your thoughts over on SOBR? SOBR, just not enough volume yet. Not enough action yet. Not enough hype yet. If we take a look over on SOBR, what do we want to see? Let's start getting above $6 and then things can start getting spicy for us. You know what I mean? Like, let's get above $6. Let's start getting that spiciness. Let's start getting that hype. Let's start getting that action. So we just got to get above those areas and then we'll be all set. So right now, traders, for me, it's still, again, PROK to 620. 620 region. So traders, let me actually break this on down, make it even easier for you guys to understand. Okay. So I'm going to break down this chart and make it as easy as I possibly can for you guys to understand on what I am looking for. So I'm going to just draw this on out. Awesome. Let's say that this price up here, right? Let's just put this in a black line here. This black line is going to represent 620. Now, that's the area that I believe is going to be holding on up as a very strong resistance line. First things first is, Dek, why do you think that's going to be holding up as a strong resistance area? Is just because when we take a look back over on the weekly chart, as we stated, we do have a lot of old strong resistance lines. You guys can see nice little dip buy and bounce play at around 620, nice little dip buy and bounce play at around 620, little dip buy and bounce play before a sell off at 620. I do believe that that is going to have some sort of red candle. Does not mean it's going to turn and dump and collapse at this area, but we should have some sort of red candle around that mark. Now, as the stock is starting to move itself on up, remember, I am not, a fortune teller. I cannot tell you the exact pinpoint price on what is going to be the highest. So what I like to do with my trades is I like to be able to average in around this area. So what I always call it is, imagine this as the imaginary box. Let me put this in a different color here. So the imaginary box is going to be able to be for us, hey, let's go ahead and enter in when we have the best chance of having a great cost basis. So guys, let me ask you guys this. How many times have you guys ever said, all right, I'm going to look for a dip buy, or I'm going to look for a short entry? Let's just say hypothetically at 620. And again, the stock moves itself on up, goes up to 618 and then turns and falls and you never get filled. Has that ever happened to you? It's happened to me before. Have you guys ever again said, okay, I'm going to short a play at 620 and the stock moves on up to 620. It goes up a little bit higher. You see that you're in the red, you get out, and then moments later, it starts crashing all the way back on down. Has that ever happened to you? That has happened to me before. So what I always like to do when I think about my trading, guys, is I like to spread out my orders. So for instance, right now I'm going to have 4,000 shares. I am not just placing 4,000 shares at 620 and say, okay, hey, that's it. What I want to do is be able to give myself the best opportunity of success. So how do I do that, guys? For me, that means I'm going to start getting filled from the price of $5.90 all the way up to $6.20, all the way up towards around $6.50. So why would I do that? Why do I want to get filled on every single little $6, $6.10, $6.15, $6.20, $6.15? Because again, I don't know I don't know the exact high of this stock. So guys, let's say hypothetically, we have the stock moving itself on up and it only comes on up to $6.10 and it starts falling back on down. Well, guess what? If it hits $6, $5.90, I'm getting filled. I'm getting filled here. I'm getting filled here. I'm getting filled here. And guess what? Now I'm going to have an overall cost basis probably right in this region. And now I'm making money as the stock fades and falls, right? So what if, again, the stock goes up even higher, though? What if the stock, again, spikes its way all the way up and it hits 621 and then it turns all the way back on down? Well, then, guys, guess what? No harm done. I'm getting filled here. I'm getting filled here. I'm getting filled here. That's going to bring me my average cost basis right in the middle. So I have a great average cost basis, and now I'm making a whole bunch of money as the stock fades and falls all the way back on down. Okay, awesome. Well, Dek, what if the stock, again, keeps on going up even higher? What if the stock goes all the way up here and then, again, fades all the way back on down? Well, again, technically, that's best case scenario because I'm getting filled absolutely everything. I'm going to have a cost basis at this time. I got filled at the bottom. I got filled at the top. That's going to get me a cost basis right around 620. And now I have all this room to be able to fall all the way back on down. So the thing is, I don't know the exact area of where it's going to turn and fall. All I can do is make the assumption based off the past chart history pattern. Well, Dek, let's think of the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, what if you get filled on all of these entries right here? You get filled on all of these entries and the stock keeps going up higher and higher and higher. Then what? Well, then what, guys, is I have a stop loss right here. So I will allow the play to do what? To get me filled and fade and fall and drop all the way down to nothing. I will not allow the play, though, to be able to spike all the way on up and then, again, keep going up higher and higher. If I am incorrect, I get out right here. So the thing is, traders, that's how stock trading works. We have to be able to get involved in a play. And then we say to ourselves, I'm getting involved for this specific reason. For my reason is I'm looking at old past chart history pattern. And then again, give the stock a chance. If I am incorrect, guess what I do? I get out and I move on. So if I lose $300, $400, I lose $300, $400, $500 at an area that I like, at an area that I enjoy, at an area that I believe had a great chance of putting the odds in my favor. Then I can take a step back and try again in the future. But I'm going to let you guys know, I'm always going to try to at least give myself a chance of success, you know? So let's get ourselves involved here. Guys, I think I just got my first baby entry filled. PROK, 250 shares, first baby entry filled at the price of $5.90. Now, let's go back to the imaginary box here. The imaginary box, as we said, is let's think about, let's say, what would happen if the stock doesn't go up any higher. We have our imaginary box. We just got filled on our very first entry. Obviously, guys, our imaginary box, we want it coming up towards around that 620 region. That's where we believe is going to be around the highs. Basically, so far, what have we seen? So far, the stock again came on up, touched the first little bit of us, and now is again coming back on down. Dek, what if it falls all the way back on down? Well, then again, I have 250 shares, and at least I'm making something. So again, I'm just starting on off, kind of testing the waters right here, and just trying to start building an entry, and at least I have something in case it dumps. Now, do I want more than 250 shares? Yes, I do. Do I want to get at least 1,000 or 2,000? Yes, I do. So I hope it goes up higher. But I'm just saying to myself, worst case scenario, it hits 590 and it starts fading back on down. Hey, at least I make, $200 or so. You know what I mean? So I got something on there. So right now here, traders, we are again watching and waiting and focused. See what we can do on this. And if we dump and fall, no big deal. If we keep on spiking, no big deal. Well, Dek, why don't you add, let's say, 4,000 shares at 590? Because that's too much risk, right? So again, that's way too much risk to be able to, add too big of a share position at 590. There's still room to go up to 620, 630, 640. So again, I can't add a big position at 590 because again, this is just a small little starting position just in case if it can't get all the way up to what I want it to. So again, there's no right or wrong. Like, guys, some people might say, I'm not going to enter until 630. Some people might say, Dek, I'm going to enter at 640. Some people might say, Dek, I'm waiting until 620 on the dot. That's fine. Whatever you want to wait. Like, there's no right or wrong answer. It's all about, again, waiting for the area that you feel is the most comfortable for you, right? That's it. So guys, I just got filled on my second entry now. At again at the price of $6. Now my new entry is at the price of $5.95. So again, I just got filled on my second entry right here, which is great. So now watch again. Right now, guys, I have an average cost basis at $5.95. Now I just got filled another 250 shares. My new cost basis is now $6. Now I just got filled a few more shares. Now my average cost basis is $6.10. So again, as we come on up, we are now touching the area we like. We are now touching the area we like. We are now touching the area that I want. This is where we have hit our earlier entries. We are hitting top entries. And now again, we're going to see how much higher can this go. So I have a cost basis now, 1,500 shares at the price of $6.10. If this keeps going on up even higher, guess what? I will continue to add a little bit more. But I am expecting here in the near future that this is where the first big red candle could happen. Why? Remember, weekly chart, taking a look, bounce play, bounce play, bounce play. Why? Dip buy, bounce play. Why? Again, old reversal before a sell-off. So, traders, I am expecting by looking at the chart that a reversal could happen in the future here. Right now, I have a cost basis of $6.10 with 1,500 shares. I still have a boatload of more orders up high in case we do spike. But now at least I have a decent size position where if again, like the stock does crash on down to 580. Let's say again, the stock comes back on down to 580. Let's say the stock comes back on down to 575. I'm going to be able to make like $300, $400. So absolutely perfect so far. Absolutely great job so far. What we want to see at this moment. If again, remember, what's my stop loss? Stop loss would be if the stock starts going up more than expected. What's more than expected? Up towards like, 680, 690. That's kind of where I have my stop loss area. Now I am filled at this moment. Again, PROK, 2,000 shares, 617. Again, I'm showing everything I'm doing live, guys. I don't hide anything. I do everything live in front of you so you guys can understand my thought process, understand exactly what I'm doing at this moment. So far, we got up towards a high of 647 at this time. So we want to see an upper shadow form, and then we want to see a little reversal if we can get it. So right now, traders, stock is still going up a little bit higher. Always want to be ready to get out if I need to as well. Dek, how do you get ready to get out? I would say I'm going to have an entry at 690 to get out if, again, the stock moves itself on up higher than I think. Stock is still moving on up. We have not seen our reversal just yet. Now, I have 2,250 shares. Current cost basis, $620. Currently down in the red, $595. Looking for where is that reversal going to happen. Slowly added on this position throughout this entire period. Looking to get that nice dump and a drop back on down towards somewhere near that 570 mark. Slowly added onto this play. Ready to get out with 2,250 shares if it continues to squeeze. But if we do get that reversal that I would like to see, that's where I could be able to make some money. So, right now, can we get the reversal? Can we get the dump? Remember, I am in at the price of $620 at this time. I do not make money until the stock is underneath $620. So, VWAP is back down to $5. Majority of traders running back over to PROK. Again, PROK starting to form this very nice upper shadow. That's what we want to see. We want to see this upper shadow form, nice fade back on down towards that $6 region. Remember, if it goes up too high, I will get out. Right? I've been able to make over $20,000 or almost $20,000 over the last, guys, here we go. Nice reversal. Guys, nice drop, nice reversal. Let's see if we can keep on dumping now. So again, we are in the green at this moment. Let's see if we can get the dump. Let's see if we can crack underneath $6. Now again, Dek, where's an area to take profits? I would say again, underneath 690 would be great. Let's see if we can crack underneath 690. Let's see if we can get that weakness and that reversal all the way back on down to like some 680s. Let's see if we can crack all the way on down, 685, 680 here. Here's the nice red candle. Here's the nice dump. We're up 350. Come on now. Let's crack underneath $6 and start getting some weakness. Crack underneath $6. That could get some weakness back on down to like the 580s if we can get that. So again, great start here, traders. Great start. Let's see if we can get the crack underneath $6 now. If we can crack $6, 2,250 shares, very nice again, entry we can have. We have room to fall back down to 575. That's our goal, but obviously we'll take profits probably underneath 590 if we can get it. I might even take half, under in the 590s. There's 596, 595. Guys, up $600, up $600. Guys, here's a nice dumperoni. Guys, taking my gains right here. I'm out. $557. $557. Congratulations, everyone. We just made a nice gain, just made a nice profit. Good job, everyone. So again, congratulations to everyone making your money, getting filled at the top. We did the imaginary box strategy, got ourselves the best overall entry, and then on top of that, just took profits where again we needed to. So again, nice gain, nice work, $557 before 8 a.m. in the morning. So again, traders, that is what I like to do every day. I like to, again, find areas where our red candles are going to come through. Now, again, let's be honest here, traders. Did we turn exactly at 620? No. Again, it was more around the 620 region. Sometimes it might be 610. Sometimes it could be 650. But it's around that 620 region. So I want to make sure that you guys understand what we have on these plays on how we could be able to make money and how we could be able to profit. All right. So good job here. Good work. Seeing that stock reverse and fade and fall, I'm going to cancel my other orders so I don't have anything live at this moment. No other orders live. And again, $557 in profit. All right. Yep, I canceled all the other orders, so we're all set. Now, Dek, do you think this is going to continue to fall and fade? I do. I do think this is going to continue to fall and fade. I'm just always happy taking my profits when I have it, right? So again, PR okay, nice reversal, nice drop, nice fade, and again, awesome work from absolutely everyone right there. I mean, technically, if you guys wanted to, you guys could wrap up your day right now. You know, $748, you guys can wrap up your day. Let's just play the calculator game. One of my favorite games, guys. Let's just play the calculator game. Imagine if you made $557 on average every day. $557 times that by 251 days in the stock market. Some days you win, some days you lose, but on average, this is what you make. You make $139,000 a year. Guys, again, I'm 31 years old. $139,000 is a great salary. And you know what makes it even better? Is that it's not even 8 o'clock in the morning. You know what makes this even better? Is that I don't have my own boss. You know what makes this even better? Is I walk 3 steps from my bedroom to where I am right now. You know what makes this even better? I have the entire day to do whatever I want. Now, am I done trading on the day? No, I am not. I am not done trading on the day. But what I will say is that could be a possibility if you wanted to, right? If you wanted to, you could make that a legit possibility. So right now here, traders, PR okay, great work. We went from, again, what, 620 down towards, again, 590 area. And also, traders, you guys can see my entries. Let's just, pop this out right here. You guys can see my entries right here, where you guys can see exactly where I got filled. 590, 610, 618, 625, 635, 648. Those are my entries. Got out in the 590s. So, Dek, what if this keeps on spiking? If it keeps on spiking, let it go. If this thing breaks and holds 620, don't try to short it right now. Let's let it squeeze now. Let's let it squeeze. Let's let it go higher than we expect. Let's let this thing go up higher more and more and more. You know what I mean? So the thing is, traders, this thing is going to continue to keep on spiking. This thing is going to continue to keep on moving if it can stay above 620, right? If it can stay above 620, absolutely. So right now here, traders, we are, again, nice little start to the day. Mad Marty, Dek, I have a button that covers 50%, 80%, and 100% for shorts. It also, if you hit that button, it cancels any orders you have. I love that button. Mad Marty, what are you using? Are you on DOS? Are you on Cobra? What are you using there? Honky Dek, first time watching you. You hit that on the damn head. Excellent read. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So no other orders for me. Let's wait again 9 minutes until the 8 a.m. press release wave, guys. So, guys, I'm going to give everyone a quick little 6 to 7 minute break. And then, again, we'll get ready for the 8 a.m. press release wave. Guys, if you guys have not yet, smash that freaking thumbs up right now. If you guys are excited, if you guys want to make some more money, if you guys are ready for this, hit that thumbs on up. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Thumbs on up right now, traders. Let's get jacked on up. Big day ahead. Get excited. Get motivated. And let's see what we have coming up here in the near future. Let's do it, team.
Would you hold it against me? 'Cause you feel like paradise, and I need a vacation tonight. So if I said I want your body now, would you hold it against me?
fresh like Impala, chrome hydraulic, 808 drums. You don't want none, nigga better run. When beef is on, I pop that trunk. Come get some, pistol grip, if a nigga step on my right hand, runs. It's red rum, ready, here come. Compton, they found me in the slums.
She just wants to be beautiful, she goes unnoticed, she knows no limit, she craves attention, she praises an image she prays to be sculpted by the sculptor. Oh, she don't see the light that's shining deeper than the eyes can find it. Maybe we're made of blind, so she tries to cover up her pain and cut her woes away. These cover girls don't cry after they're facing me. There's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are, and you don't have to change a thing. The world can change its heart. No stars see you're beautiful. The stars are beautiful.
Said, hey, been high since yesterday. You know it kills today. It's hard to find the love through every shade of gray. So tired of the same, never seems to change. It's hard to find the love through every shade of gray. So I said, hey, been high since yesterday. You know it kills the pain. It's hard to find the love through every shade of gray. So tired of the same. No stars see you're beautiful. The stars are beautiful.
How long can you walk around without knowing? How long will it take till your faith is broken? Tell me, how long will you wait for the door to open? Oh, I know, you never really know.
I chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of? Closing a damn door, no. It's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of voice and rationality. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of? Closing a damn door, no. It's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of.
So hear me out if you're running out of love. I can feel you loving when it gets too much. Just hear me out if you're lost in all the haze. Well, I can get away. I know you do the same.
No more, it cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate. Our time is short, this is our fate. I'm yours.
I chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of? Closing a damn door, no. It's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of voice and personality. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of? Closing a damn door, no. It's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of.
Drop it
I got the rap patrol on the cat patrol. Foes that want to make sure my casket's closed. Rap critics to say he's money cash holes. I'm from the hood, stupid, what type of facts are those? If you grew up with hoes in your zap toes, you celebrate the minute you was having dope. I'm like, fuck critics, you can kiss my whole ass.
All right, traders, let's get back to it, eh? Let's get back to it. Let's do this here now. So, traders, it is 7:57 a.m. Ready to go. Let's go ahead and get ready for our next trade. Next trade here, team. Want to make sure that we're all good. CLDI starting to move itself on up. Also, a little heads on up. Guys, CLDI, little heads on up for every single person. You guys do have the 200-day moving average. Strong resistance line right at that, area here. So just a little heads on up. CLDI is moving. There was news yesterday. Not news today, but there was news yesterday over on CLDI. News yesterday talked about just medical, nothing big. Nothing too big yesterday over on CLDI. Stock is trying to move itself on up, though. We obviously always just want to stay ready and be aware of everything. All right, team. We have 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes until the next press release wave. Now, the next press release wave, we want to make sure every single person understands that it's all about getting there first. I have not been a person that I like to be able to buy right when I see hot news. I would rather wait for the hot news to spike and then look for a short back on down. Right? That's what I like. I like seeing, again, big time rip and run and then look for a short and reversal. I find it's 10 times easier to look for plays that probably are going to spike on up and dump back down rather than stocks that are going to spike on up and hold their gains. Finding plays to hold their gains is not easy, right? Instead, it seems like a lot of these plays are spiking on up and then start reversing. CLDI definitely has a little potential. Let's see what we have. We don't have much news, though, just yet. I'm going to move the position box out of the way. I'm not in on any positions at this time. Okay, let's see what we have here. PROK, guys, starting to get the reversal. Shout out to you if you guys are still on those PROK shorts. If you guys are still on those PROK shorts right now, again, you guys are absolutely crushing it, doing great job and great work. So PROK shorts for everyone right now. Great job across the board. That's been very solid. 8 a.m. in the morning. Guys, let's get ready for the next possible big run, big rip, big wave here. Also, as I said, Fox Runner is doing an update right now, so it still might be a little different, might be a little laggy here or there because they are doing an update today. So if you guys see anything that's spiking big, please let me know. And again, we can work together as a team. KIDZ. KIDZ right here just came out with a press release that says it's holding 295% Solana tokens. We have been seeing a lot. I will say this. We have been seeing a lot of hot cryptocurrency press releases. So again, I do like that. I do like how, again, watching and waiting to see if are we going to get any sort of, KIDZ. If you have a link for that, AM Trader, definitely post it. So if you have a link for that, please let me know. I would love to be able to check that on out. I do not see anything on my end, link-wise. Anything big so far? Nothing big at 8 a.m. Nothing big at 8 a.m. at this moment just yet. KIDZ, I would say let's keep that on watch. I would just want to see if there's any shares available to short in case that stock does start going a little crazy. In case that stock does start going a little crazy. Just want to be aware of it. Not playing, not doing anything yet. Nothing over there yet. So right now, traders, all we're doing is sitting back and waiting for that next possible move. Waiting for that next possible rip and run. No reason to put ourselves in any sort of bad position. All I'm looking for at this moment is there going to be anything that is going to spike? Is there going to be anything that's going to get the hype, get the volume, get traders excited, get traders moving and ripping and running here? KIDZ. No volume yet. Can't do anything without volume. I do like that press release. I am trader. I like that press release a lot. And I think, again, that is a press release that could lead towards very big spiking, ripping, and running. You know, I have seen press releases with cryptocurrencies kind of take on off and lead to very big spikes. So just be aware of that. But as of now, nothing I'm in on. Just kind of waiting to see what's going to steal the show at 8 a.m. What is going to steal the show at 8 a.m.? What is going to steal the show here and kind of pick up as what is the best press release of the day? What is the best press release of the day? What is the best mover of the day? Where is the hype of the day? KZIA? KZIA right now? Is that starting to get some hype? KZIA. Okay, here we go. KZIA starting to take on over. Thanks for the heads on up. KZIA, did this stock come out with news right here? Or is this just a whole bunch of random nonsense? KZIA at this time. I don't know if there's any sort of news or if this is legitimate or not. 3 minutes ago, triple negative breast cancer data. Okay, so there was actually breast cancer data 3 minutes ago. KZIA is again opening up the door right here, trying to get some hype and momentum. So this stock is getting some ripping and running over on KZIA. All eyes on this one right now. That is a big press release. Whenever you talk about breast cancer, people always, again, lead towards, big spikes towards these plays. Why? Because, again, if you could ever cure breast cancer, you'd be a billionaire, multi-billionaire. The thing is, traders, we have never found a cure to cancer, right? You know that. And we invest billions of dollars every year to try to figure out cures to cancer. So when you see biopharmaceutical companies saying anything positive about cancer results, anything positive that could be able to help out, traders or investors or people with, cancer, it's going to make traders and investors buy into these plays. Right? So that's basically what we have right here. KZIA going on a nice rip and run. Now, what's the issue, guys? Tell me what's the issue. The issue is the 200-day moving average. 200-day moving average is at the price of $11.58. Okay, so that's the 200-day moving average, $11.58. Our old spiking high. Let's, again, check this on out. The old spiking high right here is $13.17. The old spiking high right here is around $13. So we do have $13 as a main top resistance area. Notice, what did we come up to today? We already came up towards the price of $12.90. Now the big issue is, can we stay above that $11.58 mark? That $11.58 mark is the 200-day moving average. Most likely, we are going to bounce somewhere between $11.58 and that $13 mark. That's most likely where we're going to stay around, and that's where we're going to be around. You guys could see it's having the VWAP also right around $11.58. Let's, again, check this one on out. This is the most active play as of now. This is the one that you guys want to be focusing on. KZIA, let's see if there's any shares available to short, get involved on this play. I would look for about 2,000 shares over on this play. 2,000 shares. Oh, hold on. 2,000 shares are available. Let's go 2,000 shares on the short side. Locate lowest. Cancel this right here. How much does that cost? That costs $60 if I want to get filled. $60, 2,000 shares. That's not that bad because, again, this is a play that can make you a lot of money. So, again, that's not too shabby in any sort of way. It's just the big question on how high is this going to spike on up to? Do you guys believe that we are going to snap through that $13 mark? That's the issue. So you just have to at least be aware. Dek, what are the two strong areas of resistance? You have two major lines of resistance. Number one, 200-day moving average. Number two, $13. Which one is going to hold on up if one is going to hold on up? Is it going to be $13 or is it going to be the 200-day moving average? Obviously, the higher you go up, the safer it will be for an entry. Now, Dek, what if it snaps $13 and keeps on going on up even higher? Great question. Let's take a look at the past chart history pattern. Where is like the next platform, the next bottom? I would say, that's all the way up towards like $16. I'm trying to say, like, where is the next main bottom area if we keep on ripping and running here? That's like $15.88. I would say wait until $16, guys. I would do it if we get up to $16. KZIA, it's far away. I don't mind it being far away. I'm thinking if we get above $15.50, that's where I'm going to short. Wait until above $15.50. Then again, we can hammer down some shorts and go from there. Right now, I want to bring this on over. I am not in on this play. I am not in on this play at this moment. There will be a lot of people looking to short right now. Because remember, traders, what did we talk about? First line of our resistance. First line of resistance is where? Right here. These two upper shadows. These two upper shadows is our first line of resistance right around that $13, $13.30 area. if we break through these two upper shadows, these main two lines right here, bang, bang, it has room to run all the way up towards around $15.50 to $16. So what am I going to do? Again, set up my orders. Put an order of 250 shares somewhere around $15.60. Go ahead and press short. Order up towards around $15.90. Go ahead and press short. Order up towards around again 16, again spreading it on out, $16.20. Go ahead and press short. Oh, did it only get me a little bit? Hold on a second. I want to see how many accepted. Oh, KZIA, I only had 600 shares actually get accepted here. Hold on, I don't have that many shares just yet. I want to still figure that on out here. Only 600 shares went through. I need to be able to get more. It's not bad at all. Right now, KZIA, they're starting to fall. KZIA still starting to fall. I'm still going to leave my orders up high, though. Leaving my orders up high. And the thing is, team, you know, people always ask this question a lot. Dek, what if you don't ever get filled? Guys, if I don't ever get filled, I don't lose any money. Like, the thing is, traders, I will tell you right now, my trading strategy is always get filled at highs. Get filled at the high of the day. When you are at the highest point of the day, you do have the most likelihood to be able to come back on down. So for instance, KZIA, if I wait for KZIA to dump back down to $10 and I try to short there, is that a good entry? No. I would rather short KZIA. Right now, it's up 98%. I'm putting an entry up $2.50 higher. It would be up, the stock would be up almost 140% if I'm getting filled in the $16 region. So we have a stock that I would be up almost 140%, a stock that's hitting new highs, a stock that's hitting resistance, and that's where I would like to get filled. No, Dek, what if you don't get filled? If I don't get filled, then guess what? I'm up $557 on the day. There's no con. So in my trading, guys, the way that my mind likes to work, the way that I like to always feel confident in every single trade that I make, it is either, number one, I get filled at the area I like and at the very tippity top where I know I have great odds of making money, or number two, I don't get filled at all. And again, I don't lose any money. So it's either I get filled at the area that I like the most, or I get filled at an area, or I don't get filled at all and I don't lose any money. Really as simple as that. So that's all I'm looking for at this moment here, traders. Just want to see how much higher this thing goes on up towards. So KZIA, no entries yet, guys. Not until, again, above 1550. No entries until above 1550, as we said. And then again, we will look for entries from 1550 all the way up towards 1660. And again, try to, you know, get a good overall entry over on this play. Okay? Right now, bang, bang, bang. Do I have any left over I could just kind of throw up there? Okay. So, guys, we got up to 1554. I did not get filled on KZIA. Where's my first entry? A little bit higher. Guys, my first entry would have been at 1560. First entry would have been at 1560. I just missed getting filled by 6 cents. If this thing turns and reverses, it would be a little bit tough just because I was almost filled on that play. Almost filled on that play. We came on up towards, again, that 1554 mark. If this thing turns and falls, this is going to be a tough one to swallow. And the reason why is, guys, take a look at the high of the day right here. The high of the day is 1554. Where's my bottom entry? 1560. I've missed the highest point so far by 6 cents. 1560 was my first entry right there. I just missed it. Just missed it by 6 cents on 250 shares. Still would have been a nice little 250 share profit so far already. So I missed it by 6 cents so far over on KZIA. And KZIA looks like it's starting to turn and fade and fall right now. Dang it! Just missed it. So I was actually looking to see if I was getting filled right here. I'm not filled on anything. I missed that entry by 6 pennies. Let's see if KZIA can maybe get one more pop back on up. Maybe get one more pop back on up. Get a little squeeze on up towards, again, like that $15, $90, $16 region. Give us one last little pop. See if we get some entries. See if we can get filled. If you guys are filled on the short side already, you guys are crushing it. So if you guys are already filled on the short side already, you guys are crushing it. You guys are doing great. You guys are doing absolutely awesome. This is where I will say, though, it's hard not to jump in on this side now. Why is it hard not to jump in on this? We just had a monster spike. Stock just upper shadowed. It looked like now we're starting to reverse. You know what I mean? So it's like I try to always get filled at the very tippity top. and I just missed my entry by 6 pennies right there. But now it does look like it's starting to reverse. It looks like KZIA has gone from $6 up to $15.50. Stock spiked on up, formed the big upper shadow. Upper shadow shows us that we are at the very tippity top, and now it looks like it's starting to reverse. And I wouldn't even be shocked if we crack underneath $13 in the next few minutes. So right now here, traders, we are looking around. Bones, if every $0.50 is resistance, why not place their orders below and above that area? I personally like looking more towards, again, like past chart history. Like, you know, it's hard to just say, all right, I'm going to put in entry at 14 and 14.50 and 15 and 15.50. Like, for me, I want to kind of stick with, like, where is the past chart history pattern? And, you know, there's nothing wrong if you want to say, oh, I deck $15 is a very strong resistance line, I'm going to short it at $15. Nothing wrong with that in any sort of way. I really always trust past chart history pattern and looking at, like, where was old spiking highs that could lead towards more reversals. That's what I look for all the time. So here comes back on down towards the VWAP. KZIA deck, I think this one's actually going to bounce back on up. It does have good news. It does have good news. It is the best press release so far today. You guys are 100% correct in that thinking. This is the best press release so far today. Absolutely. So KZIA starting to fade and fall. Unfortunately, I can't get involved on that right now. Can't do that, guys. Guys, let's take a look right here. Little heads on up. Go over to Fox Runner. Cool little article this morning. Let's see this. Scroll on down. Nope. Not that. This. Let's see this, guys. Just a little heads on up. Which theme will dominate 2025? Traders, I talk about this a good amount. I like bringing this on up. I like talking about it. I think it's fun. I think it's interesting. I always think it's a good time. If we want to go in the past, we can think about that there has always been a theme that dominates the year. In 2024, what was the theme? AI. 2023, what was the theme? AI. Artificial intelligence basically ran the market. You buy NVIDIA, you say anything in AI, 2023, 2024, you're making tons of money. What was, again, maybe 2021? 2021 was anything, you know, meme coin related. Remember GameStop? Remember AMC? That was, again, absolutely nuts. Who was here back in 2020, 2019? That was EVs, electric vehicles, electric batteries, anything like that. You say anything like that, those stocks go absolutely crazy. I remember Tesla went on a crazy run back in 2020, 2019. I remember seeing meme stocks going crazy back in 2021. 2022, the market was a little bit down. But then, of course, again, 2023, 2024, we saw AI. What would you guys say has been the best theme so far in 2025? There hasn't been anything that has been like, this is the best play in the world. But what has been the best so far? What I would say the best so far would probably be any company that says we're going to take our profits and buy into a cryptocurrency, right? That's been, I think, the best runner so far. Would you guys agree with me? We have seen a lot of penny stocks say, hey, we are going to take all our profits and buy a crypto, take all our profits and buy Solana, take all of our profits and buy Bitcoin, take all our profits and buy Ethereum. And those have been the ones that have gone on the biggest spikes and the biggest rips and biggest runs. But still, even with that, we haven't seen a stock kind of take over just yet. We don't have a NVIDIA of the year yet, do we? No. Like, guys, like Tesla was the stock to buy in the early 2020s. NVIDIA was the stock to buy. We don't have a stock right now that is kind of like on top. Sure, there's always, again, a good stock. Sure, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, again, there's not the one stock everyone's talking about right now. So let's see what themes could dominate as we go into 2025. Could it be fintech? Fintech is going to be like the next step of banking. Guys, imagine, again, the next era of banking. Basically, banking modernized in 2025. How we could be able to change banking forever. These are some banking stocks. If you guys are interested, go check them on out. Fintech, that could be one of the ways that it could change the world. Software stocks. Software. Obviously, guys, software is something that's always advancing. Software is huge with everything that we do on our computers nowadays. Could software plays be able to take on over? Could we see again software be able to go on big rips and runs? One of the best software companies out there, Palantir, that has a massive following behind it. So what do you guys think is hotter right now? Fintech or software? Now, after you have that ranked, what about crypto themed? How is crypto stocks doing? Well, again, I've said so far we've seen a lot of penny stocks and a lot of bigger companies buy cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and go on very big rips and runs. So again, crypto plays have been very hot so far this year. What about health stocks, right? Cancer plays, kind of what we're seeing right there. Even though they're not taking, they don't take over, biopharmaceutical companies, especially low float plays, have gone on very big rips and runs. And as you guys can see, anything that has to do with cancer, anything that has to do with new drug developments, always brings in hype, always brings in momentum. What about data centers? Data centers. A lot of people don't realize, hey, we have AI. Well, what's next to AI? Well, as AI advances, we are going to have all that power to advance AI. Well, where do we store that power? Data centers. So again, could data centers be the next thing that everyone starts investing in? Well, what about this? Quantum computing. Dek, QUBT, RGTI, IOQ. Is quantum computing going to happen? Or Dek, quantum computing is not even a real thing. It doesn't even work. Well, maybe it's hype. Maybe it could keep on going. Who knows? But could quantum computing take on over? What about nuclear energy? Hey, we want to have the cleanest version of energy possible. We also need to power, again, all this AI. We need to use SMR, small modular reactors. Okay, energy and nuclear. Could that be the next hot trend? What about drones? We hear all the time military using these drones. And again, maybe Amazon dropping off packages using drones. Could that be something? Right? And I believe that's the last one. But what else is there? There's also rockets and space exploration like Rocket Lab and such. Is there any that, again, they've missed here? But this is more just to kind of give you guys some thoughts. This is more to, again, give you guys some ideas of, maybe what is, what are people buying and selling right now? Right now, traders, little heads on up. I always like to check to see if Nancy Pelosi is buying anything. Nancy Pelosi hasn't gotten involved in anything since January 13th. So since January 13th, Nancy Pelosi has not gotten herself involved in anything. Little heads on up. This is her current portfolio and what she's currently in on. But nothing out of Nancy this year. Nancy's been a little quiet at this time. Nancy's kind of just sitting back, not getting herself involved in any sort of plays at this time. Guys, look at KZIA. Hey, shout out to you guys if you guys shorted KZIA. I missed that play by 6 cents. Dek, are you going to short the bottom? No, I'm not going to short the bottom at this point. I knew, after that upper shadow formed, it was going to get ugly. And the thing is, hey, I went after it. I wanted to give it a chance. What was the high of the day? 1554. I was going to get filled at 1560, 1590, 16. So these were where I was going to get filled at. I'm going to cancel those orders right now. No entries at this time for me. So right now, I'm just kind of sitting back here, waiting for the next possible rip and run. KZIA, not a bad play. Barely missed that one. Hey, it happens. Now again, what's my worst case scenario here today? My worst case scenario was I didn't get filled on a play. So didn't lose anything whatsoever. No money lost, no issues, no problems. So let's make sure that we are all good. Right now, team 820. Also, little heads on up. Since we got about 10 minutes until the next press release wave, guys, I do want to, again, bring this on up here. Tomorrow is a very big day. Now, why is tomorrow such a big day, ladies and gentlemen? Because tomorrow at 12 o'clock Eastern time, we are going to be putting on sale the Utah Mastermind tickets. So, for anyone who wants to, come on out to Utah, stay in, again, the trading mansion, be able to have a cook, be able to have the chef, be able to have the personal driver, be able to play some golf, and be able to trade live with me in person. We are going to be having the Utah Trading Mastermind. Once again, this would be our 5th mastermind we're doing. We are accepting 7 people here, and I hope, again, every single person can be able to come on out, and it really comes on down to first 7 that sign on up. These always sell out within probably the first, I would say, probably first 48 hours they usually sell out, but signups are tomorrow, 12 p.m., and if for anyone who's not, doesn't know about it, what this includes, is this will be every trader/golfer's dream. Trade all morning, live with me in the trading mansion. And then guess what, guys? We are going to be, again, going golfing in the afternoon. So it's a little bit of a vacation. Every morning, I'm going to be trading live with you right there in front of you in person. And then, again, ask questions, work with me, be able to, again, stay together. And then on top of that, get some food, get some lunch, head on out and be able to play some golf out in Utah. So that is going to be absolutely awesome. So if you guys have not been there in the past, we do have some absolutely great past, again, groups that have come. That's the house that we're staying at. Absolutely incredible. That's my house out in Utah. Then on top of that, guys, we usually have a ski trip. So a lot of times in the winter, we do it during the winter time where, again, we trade in the morning and then ski and snowboard in the afternoon. That's always a blast. Last year, again, we incorporated one in the fall time where, again, we're doing the same exact thing where, again, we're just going to be going golfing and having a great time there as well. So I hope, again, every single person can come on out. The price for, again, everything that's included, 4 nights live trading in person. Every round of golf is paid for. Breakfast and lunch is included, and all transportation from the airport to the courses, everything like that. Everything is $2,900. So it's the first 7 people to sign on up. That pays for your food, your stay, golf course, and, again, live trading. So make sure that you guys are all set. $2,900 tomorrow, 12 p.m. Thursday. Send me an email at dekmartrades@gmail.com if you guys are interested in coming, and we will reserve your spot. The first 7 people to email me tomorrow, dekmartrades@gmail.com, will get their spot. Okay? So I hope everyone comes on out. I hope everyone's going to be here, there, and we'll be all set, ready to go. Guys, little heads on up. KZIA, little bit of a spike. KZIA, little bit of a pop here. I don't think KZIA is going to rip and run all the way back on up. It's going to definitely have some trouble at the VWAP. If it can get back on up towards like 1310, that's probably where like the next shoulder is going to be. Does anyone think that we might have a little bit of a head and shoulders pattern for me? What do you guys think? Anyone think right now KZIA, potential little head and shoulders pattern for me? So if anyone does not know, let's go over towards, again, Google and check this on out. Head and shoulders pattern. What do we have right now at this moment? Traders, take a look at this. I'm going to make myself a little bit smaller so that you guys can see this. But what we have is a head and shoulders pattern, which is left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and sell-off. We have left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and sell-off. You guys can see a left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and sell-off. The main thing to focus on is the shoulders coming to equal height and then, again, selling on off. If we take a look over on KZIA, would you guys agree that that has potential to be a head and shoulders pattern where we have left shoulder, head, right shoulder back up near around $13 and a potential sell-off? So if KZIA gets back on up towards what I would say $13 towards $13.25, I do think we could see a nice little pop, form that right shoulder, and then, again, start fading back on down. So KZIA, I would still stay ready for this. Now, this would not be a short at the high of the day. This is not a short all the way back up to $15, but this would be a short up near around $13.20, $13.30, $13.40. So if we can get about another $1.50 spike, I would definitely look for a little bit more of that head and shoulders pattern to see if that's going to be able to work on out. Unfortunately, it does not look like it's going to do it right now, though. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's happening. But again, stock trading is a lot of trial and error. Stock trading is a lot of, hey, let's give it a chance. That's what stock trading is. Guys, little heads on up as well for all people, all traders at this moment. Friday, I will not be here. So Friday, guys, I will not be here, and I'm not here for a very good reason. I was actually invited, again, to head on out to the New York Stock Exchange and be part of the closing bell ceremony in the stock market. So I couldn't say no to that. I'll be up there probably with about a group of another like 10 people or so doing the closing bell. So, that's, I think, a very big achievement, a very big milestone, basically to have them reach out to me and be able to say, hey, Sean Dekmar, we've seen you, we know what you do, and we're excited to be able to ask you and have you. Would you like to be able to come on out to, again, the New York Stock Exchange and be part of the closing bell ceremony? So on Friday, I'm going to be one of the people up there, again, ringing that closing bell, and I think that's really cool, to be able to have, all my trading, all my investing, kind of get to the point that, I'm being seen by all these different Wall Street traders and being asked to go out and be part of the closing bell ceremony. So that is going to be awesome. I'm really excited about that. And I think that's a really cool, privilege. So Friday, I will not be here as I will be in New York City on Wall Street all day. So right now, traders, let's see what we can get. But yes, that's why I'm not going to be here on Friday. I will be taking a lot of pictures. I will be up there getting some content. What should I do, guys? What should I do up there? Should I, again, hit the bell a few times, then take off my shirt? Maybe rip my shirt and then hit the bell a few times? Ding, ding, ding. Maybe I should bring my own gong. How about that? What if I brought my own gong? And I'm just like, hey, do you guys think like today I could just like, we can finish off the day with a gong? Ring the bell before 4 p.m. All right, if all of a sudden all brokers stop working at like 3:58 on Friday, it's my fault. I don't know. I don't think that's how it works, but I will say that. So no, it's very cool, guys. It's a very cool, privilege. I'm excited about it. Very pumped up to be able to do it. I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to mess it up, guys. I feel like, again, it's like, can I mess up just ringing a bell? I don't think so. But you know what? I might find a way. Right now, KZIA here, traders. Let's see if KZIA could possibly squeeze its way on up towards around $13 still. Still has that pop to be able to, again, move itself on up towards that $13 plus area. Guys, we also have 8:30 right around the corner. 8:30, brand new news coming on in. So news, guys, coming on in. Everyone stay ready. Everyone stay prepared for that. Also, again, we do have a KZIA starting to move itself on up. I am going to start putting in some entries on KZIA up, again, 1320s to 1350s. I'm going to put in some, just in case, again, this one, I'm going to not go for 1320s, like more up towards 1340s to 1350s. I want to go a little higher than expected. Just, again, I would rather play it a little safe. Go a little bit higher than I expect, get a little pop on up, and then, again, reverse back on down. So I'd rather play a little higher than expected. No big deal on that. All right. So right now here, traders, we got about 30 seconds of the brand new press release wave. We might see something that blows KZIA out of the water. Little heads on up for you guys as well. I'm not in on anything right now. I already made $557, which I did live with you guys. So I already did that live with you guys. But right now here, traders, let's focus on the next 8:30 press release wave. All right, guys, I need your help here today. Again, Fox Runner is doing an update today, so just a little heads on up. If your Fox Runner isn't really showing a lot, they're doing an update today. That will be, again, all done and fixed coming on up here in the near future. KZIA, guys, starting to crash its way back on down. Head and shoulders pattern didn't really get to the point we want to. No harm done. We missed out on a little bit of a short, but you know what? You're not going to nail them all. So 8:30, let's see here, guys. If you guys see anything big taking on off, going on a rip and run, definitely go ahead and post it. Let's go ahead and see what we have and see what stocks have the best breakouts on the day. What is going to be spiking here? What is going to be taking on off here? Come on. I want to see a rip and run. Does anyone else feel like right now it feels a little like eerie? Like it feels a little slow right now? Does anyone else feel like it's like a little quiet? It's like, where's the press releases? Where's the hot news? Where's the hot volume? Like I kind of want something. I want something getting a little nuts. I do. I want something getting a little bit crazy. I want to jump up and down. I want to rip my shirt off. I want to be able to not wear any pants and sit on this nice wooden chair, feeling nothing but skin on wood on the cheeks, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get ourselves ready. Let's get ourselves jacked on up here. Right now, guys, SLXN coming out with positive results. All right, SLXN, quick little, again, positive results. I feel like SLXN comes out with positive results a lot. Anyone else feel like that? Anyone else feels like, SLXN comes on out with positive results a lot? Quick little rip, quick little run right here. What else do we have here? MTVA. Now, SLXN, quick little spike, starting to get a little bit weaker. Trying to barely hold on up. Right now, traders, we are just more waiting and watching, kind of seeing where this buying volume is going to take us. Is there going to get any sort of hype? Is there going to get any sort of momentum? Is there going to be any play that is going to steal the show here today. That's what I want. I want something to steal the show. Give us a 500% spiker. Because remember, guys, I don't care what stock it is. I don't care what sectors it's in. I don't care anything about that. I don't care what stock, what sector, anything. All I care about, for anyone that's wondering, is I care about volume. Whatever is moving, whatever has hype, whatever has action, that's the one I like to trade. Okay? So whatever is moving the most is the one that I like to make the most money on. Right now, as you guys can see, we are starting to get some buying volume. SLXN. Big upper shadow, though, already starting to form. Again, I don't want to get too forcey on these type of plays. SLXN, Deck, how many shares would you want to short? Probably like 6,000. 6,000 shares, not going too big, but not going too small either. 6,000 shares, locate lowest. How much would that be? That would be $4. If I want to short SLXN, it would cost me $4. Barely anything at this moment over on SLXN. Could this be a play that just gets a little bit of a spike and comes right back on down? Potentially. Let's see. SLXN, Deck, where would you want to get filled? Again, I don't like getting filled anywhere but the high of the day and at strong resistance areas. And I kind of have to stick to that. I can't get emotional here. So the thing is here, Trade, if I wanted to break this play on down, where are our areas of strong resistance? Well, 110 has an old spiking high right here. What about these areas like back here? 120? What's this area right here? 129, 130? I would say if we can get like 129, 130, I'd feel pretty good about a short up there. So SLXN, I would say if we can get up towards, again, 129, 130, I think that would be the best area for a possible short. So SLXN, you go up towards, again, above 125, I'll hammer down some shorts on you. So SLXN, I do think that this is going to be a play that's going to get like those quick little attempted spikes and then again short right back on down. And remember, you guys can always go long on plays too. You guys don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. If you're saying, hey, Deck, I want to go ahead and short this play at, whatever, right? Like you guys can sit back and say, all right, hey, Deck, I'm going to short this at, these certain prices. So I'm just going to see if SLXN can pop, I will look to short it. Now, SLXN here, traders. Stock has not gotten up to my entry yet. What entry do I want? 125 and higher, up to around 135, 140. That's what I want. SLXN did just come out with positive results. SLXN right here, currently only up 37%. That's the thing. I mean, this stock so far, it's only up 37%. I would like to see a big mover here today, but usually again, when you have a big mover, it's usually comes out with news, explode on up. It's very rare you ever see a stock come out with news and not do a lot and slowly creep its way on up, because if it's great news, it usually gets like bum rushed into it. Everyone flies in on these plays and starts, attacking these plays. And then SLXN already starting to come right back on down. CLDI sitting right around $1. CLDI, guys, little heads on up. $1 strong resistance at this moment. Also, the 200-day moving average is currently sitting right around 96 cents. So we do have SLXN and we do have CLDI. Two plays that are trying to hold on up the best they possibly can at this moment. We're not seeing absolutely everything at this time kind of like rip and run. CLDI is the number one play if you want to. Again, at this time, CLDI is still holding higher lows. CLDI right now, guys, watch for a possible dip buy back around 90 cents. You guys can see right now CLDI bounce, 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 bounce. CLDI is trying to get those dips, trying to get those bounces, trying to get that opportunity. CLDI, though, is starting to give some back right now at this moment. SUGP, guys, also another play. Hit 110, got rejected. Hit 110, got rejected. Hit 110, got rejected. Also, the 200-day moving average is right around 101. So, again, that's an area that's getting a lot of rejection. SCAG, not too much. BMGL, not too much. PROK right here. PROK is a play that you will want to watch throughout this entire day. Remember, we, again, were looking at this play already. We saw this one spike itself on up. That's how we made our money already today. We were able to make a profit. Why? Because, again, we got involved over on PROK, was able to make $557. What other plays are there? BMNR? BMNR here, guys. A BMNR might be a nice short today. Let's take a look. BMNR, let's take a look at this chart. Let's see what we have over on this chart. BMNR, guys, at this moment, this has been a play that we obviously have been focused on and we have been watching. Now, what do I mean by that over on BMNR? BMNR has been steadily sticking with, of course, its double channel. Now, what do I mean by it's double channel here? If you guys take a look over on BMNR, what we have at this time is we have channel 1 and we have channel 2. What's channel 1? Channel 1 has been top resistance at 135, top resistance at 135, top resistance at 135, top resistance at 135. Channel 1 has also a dip buy support at 115, dip buy support at 115, and then you can see strong resistance, strong resistance, strong resistance, strong resistance, strong resistance, strong resistance at 115. Channel 2 has had dip buy at 100, dip buy at 100, dip buy at 100, and it's had strong resistance at 115, 115, 115, 115, 115, 115, 115, 115. As you guys can see at this moment, 115 is the middle ground. 115 is either when it's above it, it holds up as a dip buy. When it's underneath it, it holds up as resistance. So if you guys want to get involved over on BMNR, if you're above 115, there's a better chance it has of dip buying and bouncing. If you're under 115, there's a better chance it has of falling back on down towards 100. BMNR has been a play that has gone so far now all the way on up from the price of $8 to $160. Today, BMNR could easily spike back up towards like 120, 130, and then maybe it starts reversing back on down. Like BMNR has a great chance of fading and falling and dropping and could be an amazing short in the near future. At the same time, BMNR, though, is a risky play. So we just need to be aware that it is a risky play. We just need to be smart about it. But as of now, traders, I don't see anything I'm absolutely head over heels in love with. You know, like CLDI looks like it's already getting a little fade. SUGP, guys, just got a little spike. You know, a little bit of spike over on SUGP. Can that steal some hype? Like SUGP's trying, stealing a little bit of hype. KZIA, still the best press release today. I agree with you. You know, I do. I agree with you that right now KZIA is still the best press release of the day. As of now, I have no, again, current orders. I have no current orders at this moment, guys. Little heads on up. As of now, my, again, position box, I've made $500 off of PROK, and that's it. I've made one trade so far today, PROK, and that's it. Okay? So, team, what I'm going to do at this moment is I want to give everyone a quick little 10 to 15-minute break. Everyone, again, do what you guys got to do. Sit back, stay smart. Let's see what develops. Let's see where the buying volume goes. Let's see if we can get any more hype. And then, of course, let's go from there. So, everyone, get your cup of coffee, use the bathroom, walk the dog, whatever you guys have to do for the next 20 minutes. And then let's get back into this day and let's see what we have. So 20 minutes, guys. Let's get ourselves jacked on up. Let's get ourselves excited. Let's see again where the buying volume takes us. And then we'll be all set, ready to rock. Guys, we got a big day ahead. A lot of action, a lot of opportunity. Let's push ourselves up towards around $2,000 and enjoy it. Guys, let's make this money. I'll see you guys back here in about 15 minutes. Let's do it, guys.
Everything was falling through, that everyone I knew was waiting on a cue to turn and run when all I needed was the truth. But that's how it's gotta be. It's coming down to nothing more than apathy. I'd rather run the other way than stay and see the smoke and who's still standing when it clears. And everyone knows I'm in over my head, with 8 seconds left in overtime. She's on your mind, she's on your mind.
And this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. It's hard to look like at your baby, but here's my number, so call me maybe.
I miss you when I can't sleep. Or right after coffee, or right when I can't eat. I miss you in my front seat. Still got sand in my sweaters from nights we don't remember. Do you miss me like I miss you? Fucked around and got attached to you. Friends can break your heart too. And I'm always tired, but never of you. Everyone I do right does me wrong. So every lonely night I sing this song.
I hate you, I love you, I hate that I love you. Don't want to, but I can't put nobody else above you. I hate you, I love you, I hate that I want you. You want her, you need her, and I'll never be.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me. Saying get back together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room. I realized it's on my phone, but couldn't tell you. Yesterday, you forgiven me.
Pump up the volume. Who you know fresher than whole? Riddle me that. The rest of y'all know where I'm lurking at. Can't none of y'all mirror me back. Yeah, hear me rap, it's like Angie rapping his prime. I'm young H.O., rap's grateful dead. Back to take over the globe, gotta break bread. I'm in Boeing Jets, Slow Express. Out the country, but the blueberries still connect. On the low with the yacht, got a triple deck. But when you young, what the fuck you expect? Yep. Grand opening, grand closing. Goddamn your manhole, crack the can open again. Who you gonna find open a hand with no pen? Just draw off inspiration. Who you gonna see you can't replace him with cheap imitation for this generation.
We were staying in Paris to get away from your parents, and I thought, wow, if I could take this in a shot right now, I don't think that we could work this out on the terrace. I don't know if it's fair, but I thought, how could I let you fall by yourself? Well, I'm wasted for someone else. Here we go down, then we go down together. They'll say you could do anything, they'll say that I was clever. Here we go down, then we go down together. We'll get away with everything, let's show them we are better.
He was a boy, she was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? He was a punk, she did ballet. What more can I say?
Said you could do anything, they'll say that I was clever. When we go down, then we go down together. We'll get away with everything, let's show them we are better.
You didn't close the door, left a crack open, I couldn't ignore the faint possibility of having hope in this insanity that we still could be. But we're stuck floating in between. Put me on the shelf, discipline myself to let the sparks die out. I'm shattering anything that has reflections of you. Just say you feel the way that I feel. I'm kinda sexual, so we should be sexual. Just say you feel the way that I feel. I'm feeling sexual, so we should be sexual. Just say you feel the way that I feel. I'm feeling sexual, so we should be sexual. Just say you feel the way that I feel. I'm feeling sexual, so we should be sexual.
Educated, with money, he's well dressed, not funny, but he'll put the bill in all situations, 'cause he pays for everything. Girls don't like boys, girls like cars and money. Boys will laugh at girls when they're not funny. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you, let me love you. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you. I'm still gonna send it.
rock your body, yeah. Everybody, yeah. Rock your body right.
Backstreet's back, alright. Hey girl, how you doing? You are the woman that I'm really pursuing, and I would like to get to know you. Can you give me your name? If you jot down your number, you'll get mine in exchange. Hey. See, I'm the man of this town, and I hope you wouldn't mind if I showed you around. So when you go to certain places, you'll be thinking of me. We got people to meet and many places to see. Hey, I'm really digging your lips, but be careful where you walking when you swinging them hips. I'm kinda concerned that you'll be causing a crash with your traffic jam booty heads causing so fast. Hey, I wouldn't trade you for the world, I swear it. I like your hair in every style that you wear it, and how the colors coordinate with your clothes, from your manicured nails to your pedicured toes.
I'm here without you, baby, but you're still on my lonely mind. I think about you, baby, and I dream about you all the time. I'm here without you, baby, but you're still with me in my dreams. And tonight, it's only you.
She said, do you come from a land down under? I run and go and then thunder. Don't you hear that thunder? You gotta run, you gotta take cover. And she said, do you come from a land down under? I run and go and then thunder. Don't you hear that thunder? You gotta run, you gotta take cover.
Gatorade me, bitch.
I close my eyes and imagine the good life.
Better than the life I lived when I thought that I was gonna go crazy. And now my grandmama ain't the only girl calling me baby. And if you're feeling me now, then put your hands up in the sky and let me hear you say, hey, hey, I'm good.
Feel my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey will end, but I know where it starts. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost.
I'm so alone, trying to find my way back home to you. I'm so alone, nothing feels like home. I'm so alone, trying to find my way back home to you. I'm so alone, nothing feels like home.
Take my hand, reload. This is free love. That's what we are made of. Yes, we are. Reload. This is real love. That's what we are made of. Yes, we are.
Trying to find my way back home to you. I'm so alone, nothing feels like home. I'm so alone, trying to find my way back home to you.
So you wanna play with magic? Boy, you should know what you're falling for. Baby, do you dare to do this? 'Cause I'm coming at you like a dark horse. Are you ready for a perfect storm, perfect storm? 'Cause once you're mine,
There's no going back.
Well, calling my name is just something about you, turns me so savage.
Gonna be honest, I can't help but stay, yeah, I'm losing my balance. I've been running in circles around you to please, yeah, I do what I need to. So pardon my manners, just something about you turns me to a savage. Gonna be honest, I can't help but stay, yeah, I'm losing my balance. I've been running in circles around you to please, yeah, I do what I need to. So pardon my manners, just something about you turns me to a savage.
Waiting for the time to pass you by. Hope the winds of change will change your mind. I could give 1,000 reasons why, and I know you, and you've got to make it on your own, but we don't have to grow up, we can stay forever young. Living on my sofa, drinking rum and cola underneath the rising sun. I could give 1,000 reasons why, but you're going, and you know that all you have to do is stay a minute, just take your time. The clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is wait a second. Your hands on mine. The clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is.
I used to think that I would not go on, and life was nothing but an awful storm. I believe I can fly, I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day, spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar, see me running through that open door. I believe I can fly, I believe I can fly, I believe I can fly.
Closing time, one last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer. Closing time, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home, take me home.
I feel so close to you right now. Your love pours down on me, surround me like a waterfall. And there's no stopping us right now. I feel so close to you right now. feel so close to you right now. Your love pours down on me, surround me like a waterfall. There's no stopping us right now. I feel so close to you right now.
You are the one thing in my way. 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 You are the one thing in my way.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. Now I wonder if I could fall into that sky. Do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight.
Out of party in the city of LA, in the city of good old whites, in the city of Compton. We keep it rocking, we keep it rocking. So I put my faith in something unknown. I'm living on such sweet loving, but I'm tired of hope when nothing's to hold.
Like prison food and penis. A dentist, and oral hygienist. Open your mouth for about 4 or 5 minutes. Take a little bit of this, blow right with it. Switch but don't spit it, swallow it now, finish. Yeah, me and ATM, double D, looking for a couple bitches with some double D's. Pop a little champagne and a couple D's, slipping in a bubble D.
Spin that down, that messed around. I'm having fun, don't put me down. I'll never let you sweep me off my feet. I won't let you in again. The messages I've tried to send, my information's just not going in. This time, baby, I'll be bulletproof. This time, baby, I'll be bulletproof.
Hold up.
coming. We show off our different scarlet letters. Trust me, mine is better. Baby, we're the new romantics. Come on, come along with me. Heartbreak is the national anthem. We sing it proudly. We are too busy dancing to get knocked off our feet. Baby, we're the new romantics. The best people in life are free. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel like you with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel like you with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me.
Signature is honestly the best.
I love Tradecaster.
Happy Saturday, everybody. Just a friendly reminder. Over the past 12 months, how much money did you make day trading using your strategy? 551,000.
That kind of money, it's like you know what you're doing. Sean knows his stuff.
So this is exactly how I did it.
Perfect.
I want everyone to go trade. Go! Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Anything else?
It wasn't pleasant. That was during lunch hours.
Take some pictures.
Now we're up $1,200! We got some action right here. $2,000, $760. If I tell you how I was able to do this, go out and make that money, make a killing. Can we start getting ourselves in the green somehow? Get it, people! A bot sell man making HUDI $1,000. Ollie with a $327 trade. Boom, guys. $989 profit. $2,600. Oh, baby! Oh, baby! Oh, baby! You guys want to see something good today? We're bringing something good to the house. All right, ladies and gentlemen, all right. Good morning. Good morning. Woo! Woo! Get ourselves ready to rock. Get ourselves ready to go. Get ourselves ready for a big one, baby. Let's do it. Right now, traders, EVOK. Watching this play, seeing how high this one's going to be going on up towards. And getting ready for the next possible trade. The high of the day so far over on EVOK is $8 on the dot. Are we going to be able to break through that $8? Now, traders, what is usually the target for stocks that go from $4 to $5? Guys, for anyone that's TradeCaster members, the OGs, where do stocks usually run up to and reverse that after they go from 4 to 7, 5 to 8? Like, what is always the target? If anyone does not know, the answer is 875. 875 is always the target, okay? It's just one of those weird areas that seems like it always holds up as strong resistance. Usually between the prices of $8.75 to like $9 is usually always one of the best areas to go ahead and short a play, especially as the play goes from $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9. So again, just make sure that you guys are aware. $8.75 would be an absolutely awesome target over on this play if this one can keep on spiking, if this play can rip and run, and if this play can be able to get some buying volume. Now, EVOK has been a beautiful play so far. This stock does have credibility. This stock does have news. This stock does have a reason on why this play has had this, pop so far. As of now, I've only had one trade on the day. Now, you guys can rewind the live stream. You guys can rewatch the entire thing. I was able to make $557 trading PROK. Now, I think, again, the best thing for us to do as of now is I don't see a lot of big buying volume. I really don't. I don't see a lot of big hype. I don't see a lot of big momentum. I don't see a lot of big action. I think today's the day that we really got to trade today smart. We got to be able to say to ourselves, where is going to be the volume? And we got to be able to figure that on out. So if you guys come on over here, click the news alerts tab over on Fox Runner, and it'll see everything you need to know today. Let's go ahead and take a screenshot of this. Let's take a screenshot of everything you need to know. Now, again, let's just close this on off so we don't need it. And now let's go ahead and run through these plays. And let's truly find the best play for us today. Let's truly find the stock that's going to be able to make us the most amount of money. Let's find the play that's going to be able to step on up and be like, all right, this is it. So what we have is number one, EVOK. EVOK did come out with a press release this morning. It says it receives a notice of allowance for the U.S. patent application. So it's saying that we have a U.S. patent application. Okay, cool. It's not really the biggest press release in the world. We have a notice of allowance. We are allowing you to have a U.S. patent application. Guys, like that's like, okay, cool, right? It's not even that big of a deal. So the thing is, this is not the best press release in the world. This is not saying they have positive results. This is not saying they are curing again drugs or curing cancer. This is not saying anything like that. This is just saying that they have allowance for a U.S. patent. So most likely, I do believe EVOK is going to turn and fall. Now, with it turning and fall, there is volume. There is action. It is right now the hottest play in the stock market. I would say it is worth our time to watch. Now, as you guys know, where do I want to short it? I would love to short at around that 875 mark. I would love to see EVOK spike itself back on up and start getting some hype. Unfortunately, at this moment, it looks like EVOK is starting to drop. It seems like EVOK is starting to reverse. It does look like EVOK is starting to get a little uglier. So EVOK, it couldn't break through this $8 area. And, having this $8 as our top resistance, it's going to be very tough to be able to smash through. It's going to be very tough to be able to break through that top. So again, EVOK right here, this play still building some higher lows. This stock still considered bullish. This play still the number one, or what I say is the number one top gainer on this day, just because it has the most volume and the most attention. Is it a possible play on the long side? Yes, it is. Possible dip buys back down towards around 650. Is it a possible short? Yes, it is. But I'd be waiting until 875. Okay? So I just want to make it very clear and very simple. I'm not going to short this one until we're at least above 850. If you want to look for a dip buy, you could look for a dip buy back down to $6. I still think it's worth your time to check out. I still think it's worth your time to trade. I definitely think there's money to be made. Now, KZIA today actually has one of the best press releases so far. KZIA talks about having positive results in breast cancer. Okay? Positive results on its drug that has to do with breast cancer. That's not bad at all. Take a look over on KZIA right here. Unfortunately, this play is starting to give a lot back. Right now, this is not getting a lot of hype. Right now, this is not looking good. Right now, this looks like it's pretty much dead with. It is by far the best press release today. It is by far the stock that has the most hype. It is by far the stock that has the most or it used to have the most attention. I looked to short this play at the price of 1560. It came on up to 1554. So if you guys were here earlier this morning, I looked to enter this play at 1560. The high of the day was 1554. I missed it by 6 cents. Would have been a massive profit. Would have been amazing. KZIA fading and falling and dropping. As much as I like this news, unfortunately, it just looks pretty dead. We're not going to be able to touch KZIA right now. Well, what about CLDI? CLDI is actually considered the number one top gainer in the stock market at this moment. Now, this is the issue on CLDI right now, traders, and I want to be able to bring this on up to you, is that CLDI at this time, this is the number one top gainer. CLDI, if we type this in over on the level 2, it's up 174% on the day. Now, this is a play I am interested on to look to see if we are going to get a short. Now, CLDI, what do we notice? What pattern is starting to develop? Well, to me, I see a head and shoulders pattern. Now, can you guys see the same exact head and shoulders pattern that I see at this time? Everyone take a look. I see left shoulder, I see head, I see right shoulder. When I take a look over on, let's say, Google, and I type in head and shoulders pattern over in stocks, you guys can see the same exact thing start developing. Here we are, right? If I need to make myself a little smaller, I will. You guys can see shoulder, head, shoulder, sell-off. You guys can see right here, shoulder, head, shoulder, sell-off. Very basic elementary. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, sell-off. Now let's go ahead and take a look over on CLDI. Would you guys agree that here is the shoulders, up near around 98 cents. Here's the head, up near around 108. And if this stock does pop itself back on up towards around that 98, 99 cent mark, that could be a great area to be able to get that right shoulder before, again, that possible sell-off. So I do see a very nice head and shoulders pattern right here. Also, not only that, $1 is going to be a very strong resistance line. Also, not only that, but we also do have the 200-day moving average, which also is going to be holding up as a strong resistance line. 200-day moving average is around 97 cents. So to me, I think CLDI could potentially be the best play today for the short side. It is up a ton, up 172%. The 200-day moving average is going to hold up as resistance. $1 is going to hold up as resistance. And we have a head and shoulders pattern, which is going to encourage more people to short at around that 98-cent mark. So I do think there's a lot of opportunity to fade and fall over on CLDI today. Okay, awesome. So that's going to definitely be a play that I want to be watching and that I want to be focusing on. What about SUGP? SUGP, again, record-breaking $11.3 million contract in Hong Kong. Anything over on SUGP right here? SUGP, not dead yet at all. Now, SUGP, we basically have two lines of resistance, 110 and 125-ish. 110, 120. Those are our two lines of resistance. We can see how we get a ton of rejection at 110, and you can see how we're getting a ton of rejection at 120. That's what we need to understand. That's what we need to see. That's what you guys need to be aware of. SUGP is a high watch, high alert play here today. It seems like it's a little bit bigger in float. I want to confirm that, but it's just the way it's moving. Let me see. SUGP, no, 4 million in float. So that's not too shabby in any sort of way. And the most important thing on this play is hold above $1. Can SUGP hold above $1? Now, just like we talked about with CLDI, take a look at the daily chart. It's very similar. What's the scary thing over on this play? The scary thing right here is this play has its 200-day moving average at the price of 101. So we have 200-day moving average, which usually holds up as a strong resistance line on CLDI right here at the price of 101, or on SUGP. And then we have CLDI, which also has strong resistance off its 200-day moving average, which is going to be right there, right next to 98 cents. So that's going to be, again, very tough to be able to break above. So again, if you're looking on the short side, I think we have a great chance to see a quick morning spike and then give a lot of gains back. If you're looking on the long side, it comes on down to you have to break and hold those areas. So if you're saying, Dek, I'm not a shorter, I like to go long, that's fine. Just again, break and hold those areas. You have to hold those areas. That's very important. Okay? Now, what else do we have here, guys? What else do we need to focus on this time? I think those are going to be the main plays at this moment. Anything else big? SUGP, we are watching. What about MBIO? MBIO, anything that we have to be focused on here? That one already gave its gains on back, but we do have to watch these two plays. Number one, the stock I already traded today, PROK. Now, PROK, the number one top gainer of yesterday, high alert as this stock is still holding its gains. Okay, so guys, PROK, what do we have here? PROK, this stock is still back in business. This stock is still alive and well. This stock is still holding itself on up. Now, for anyone who was not here earlier this morning, I did short PROK. Now, where did I short PROK? I had PROK at 620 resistance. So I did $5.90, $6, $6.10, $6.18, $6.18, $6.19. So all of these orders were underneath 620. Then I had these orders right above 620. This gave me a cost basis of 620. 620 on the dot, and then the stock fell back down in the 590s, and I was able to make $500. Now, PROK, let me explain this to you. This was a play that was a top gainer yesterday. I went back to a weekly time frame, okay? And when I went back to a weekly time frame, I said to myself, where do I see strong resistance? Well, I see that there is a lot of trouble in the history of right here. Look at that. Bounce play, bounce play, bounce play. That's at 620. You guys see bounce play at 620, little lower shadow, right around $6, 610. So I again made the assumption that probably right around 620 area, we were going to see PROK probably have a reversal. Now, guess what happened over on PROK? PROK spiked on up. It did go a little higher. It went up towards around 655. Then it started dumping its way back on down. I would still say, if again, PROK spikes back up towards around 620, to still look for another possible short. If it starts breaking 620 and starts running up to 650 and break that, you got to get out. You got to move on. You got to say, okay, this play's not working for me. But I would still look for another potential entry up near around that 620 mark. I definitely think there would be potential to be able to make money there. We also have BMNR. BMNR right here, guys. This play, if you guys want to take a look over on BMNR, is one of the largest spikes of 2025. This stock is still holding 115 support, and as of now, it's looking for a 130 squeeze. BMNR. This play, traders, is still alive and well. BMNR at this time, This play is one of the best spikes of 2025. It has now gone from $4 and has ripped and ran up to $161. If we go ahead and we take a look at this play, it has taken about a week and a half for this play to go on a $100 spike. Now, BM&R is set itself on up into about two separate channels. We have 115 to 135, and we also have 115 down to 100. BM&R, what do you guys notice? Dek, what is the best area to short? The best area to short, time and time again, has been at 135. You hit 135, you again get rejected. You hit 135, you get rejected. You hit 135, you get rejected. You hit 135, you get rejected. Every single time we've come up to this red line, we have been rejected off again, BM&R. I don't think, though, we are going to get all the way back up towards around that 135 mark. I do think we are going to slowly build some sort of like downtrend here pretty soon. Something like this. Like, even if it gets up towards like 127, I might look for a short like 129, 130, because I don't after getting rejected, I do think we're going to start building a lower high. I do think we are going to start building a lower high where we are going to start fading back on down and start seeing a little bit of cracking and falling. So the thing is, there are many options here today. There really are. And I don't know which one is going to kind of get all the hype and all the buying volume and all the momentum. I kind of just have to wait and see. But if you're asking me, what's my watch list today? EVOK is definitely part of my watch list. Dek, why is EVOK? Number one top gainer on the day. EVOK, guys, coming back up towards around $8. I want to see EVOK up near around $8.75. Number two, CLDI. CLDI. I want to see CLDI again, possibly run and rip up towards, again, $1 plus. See what that one could be able to do. That does have the 200-day moving average, as we know, up towards around 97 cents. SUGP also has its 200-day moving average at around the price of 102. That one definitely has a lot of action. MBIO. Right, so MBIO, this play right now, that one is starting to fade on off, not too much. But then we also do have PROK, spike back up to 620, or BM&R. BM&R possibly could rip and run up towards 125. It is going to be, I think, a pretty active start to this day. I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity across the board for everyone. I think everyone across the board could be able to make money today. Guys, right now, though, as you guys can all tell, it seems like every single trader at this moment is trying to push on up towards around EVOK here. So let's see what we can do. You guys excited for today? You guys ready to rock and roll? You guys all set? You guys are all dialed on in? And can everyone right now show me that you guys are fired up to be here? Can you guys hit me with a good old Dekmar trades? Ah! Woo! Can you smash that thumbs on up? Can you get me jacked on up here a little bit? Can we get the party started? Woo-wee! Woo-wee! Let's go, baby. Let's get this day started. Let's get this day rocking and rolling here. I'm jacked. I'm ready to go. We got, again, EVOK trying to, again, squeeze ourselves on up here. Now, guys, the thing is, we still have about 9 minutes until the market even opens. So let's just keep watching EVOK, see how high this play goes on up. I'm going to take, again, this next, few seconds, go on over, run across the room real quick. I'll be right back to get myself a quick bottle of water before this day starts, so we're all set. All right, if you have any questions, you guys can drop them in the chat. I'll be right back on the mic in about 2 minutes here. Give me 1 second, guys. Be right back.
Josie's on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it over. So many things that I wanna say. You know I like my girls a little bit older. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight.
Hold on to me, 'cause I'm a little unsteady. A little unsteady.
Wanna know just how you feel. If I said my heart was beating loud, if we could escape the crowd somehow, if I said I want your body now, would you hold it against me? 'Cause you feel like paradise, and I need a vacation tonight. So if I said I want your body now, would you hold it against me?
Fresh like Impala, chrome hydraulic, 808 drums. You don't want none, nigga better run. When beef is on, I pop that trunk. Come get some, pistol red pump. If a nigga step on my right leg, runs. It's red rum, ready here come. Compton, they found me in the slums.
She just wants to be beautiful, she goes unnoticed, she knows no limit, she craves attention, she praises an image, she prays to be sculpted by the sculptor. Oh, she don't see the light that's shining deeper than the eyes can find it. Maybe we're made blind, so she tries to cover up her pain and cut her woes away. These cover girls don't cry after the face of me. There's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are, and you don't have to change a thing. Your world can change it for it. No stars, you're beautiful. The stars were beautiful.
Hey, been hot since yesterday. You know it kills the pain. It's hard to find the love through every shade of gray. So tired of the same, never seems to change. It's hard to find the love through every shade of gray. So I say, hey, been hot since yesterday. You know it kills the pain. It's hard to find the love through every shade of gray. So tired of the same. No stars, you're beautiful. The stars are beautiful.
How long can you walk around without knowing? How long will it take till your faith is broken? Tell me, how long will you wait for the door to open? Oh, I know, you never really know.
I chime in with the haven't you people ever heard of? Closing a damn door, no. It's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of voice and rationality. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of? Closing a damn door, no. It's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of.
All right, traders, here we go. Let's get this party started again, huh? Guys, EVOK still shooting itself on up right here and right now. All traders, focus. EVOK. We just got up towards around that 875 area here. I need to actually go ahead and see and locate shares here. EVOK already shortable. Oh, you don't even need to locate shares. Already shortable. That's great news. So, EVOK already shortable. This stock still building some higher lows, still has room to run. Dek, what do you think is going to happen at the start of the day? I would be ready for a little pop above $9. It still is holding on up strong. We haven't gotten like that overextended move just yet. Does anyone else feel like that? Does anyone else feel like we haven't gotten that overextended move just yet? Anyone feel like EVOK still has a little left in the tank? So we got about a minute and a half here until this market opens on up. EVOK is where all traders are focusing on, where every single person is looking at. Let's make sure that we're all set, ready to go. Get yourself excited, get yourself dialed on in, and let's get ready to rock here. Dak, so what target are you looking at? I mean, if we have $10 as the next big area of resistance. Again, 875 is usually pretty solid as an area to turn, but we just don't have that, like, you know, it's not overextended just yet. Yes, the stock's up 225%, but what I mean by overextended is like a couple strong green candles to go up way higher than what we thought. EVOK, still great. Let's go to past chart history pattern. Past chart history pattern, let's just put a horizontal line, like a resistance line across the board here. Where is their main resistance? Main resistance, 910. 910, old spiking high, old spiking high, old spiking high. So maybe even if we just rip up a little bit higher, you know, coming on up here, guys, in the next 40 seconds, I'm just trying to look at past chart history pattern and ask me, where in the past did we have some trouble? So I'm all the way back at this point, back in early 2024, January, February. Bounce play 910, 910, 910, 910. If we do see EVOK kind of shoot on up, we might see that 910, 940 mark. So I'm actually thinking maybe first trade of the day, we go on up towards 910 and higher. So maybe again, spread out some orders. I mean, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to limit order, spread on out. Let's do some at 910, short. Goes a little bit higher, 919, short. Goes a little higher, 940, short. Goes up a little higher, 960, short. Goes up a little higher, 975, short. I'm basically thinking anything between 910 all the way up to $10, I think would be a great shorting opportunity. So that's kind of what I'm looking for right off the rip here. You guys will be able to see my P&L is right there. So again, if I do get filled, just like I did right now, you guys are seeing it. Guys, entry, I have 750 shares filled right now. 750 shares filled with a cost basis of 916. Let's see if we can get a nice little reversal right here and see if we start fading all the way back on down. If, again, we drop back on down towards the low $8, I'm going to take some profits and just be a happy camper. So I did just get filled. Cost basis 916 at this moment. M in on this play, currently up $400. Guys, gonna take my gains coming on up here. Boink, just locked in $405. So just made $405. Thanks, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Bye. Okay, we're gonna trade a little bit more than that. We're gonna trade a little bit more than that, though, guys. Coming on up, little heads on up. But let's wait until we get closer towards like $10 at this point. So just got filled. Came on up. Got filled next to, again, that 910 area with a good overall cost basis. No entries at this time. I'll wait until we get up towards around $10 for my next entry. So, again, I'm actually going to play it smart. Let's just go all the way up to $10. Short right there. Shares, 250. If we can get that up near $10, cool. Up near 1020, sure, cool. Go up towards around 1050, cool. Put again some more shares up high in case we get those. So again, just a little heads on up. My entries, if you guys just missed them, I got filled where at? 910, 919, 919. So I got filled 910, 919, 919, got out at 862. Was just able to make $405. So just like that, guys, just made $405 there. So nice work, nice job. Shout out to everyone again kicking things on off. And getting this party started right. So already, guys, we're up $900 on this day. Can we get like another? Let's see if we can get that nice pop up to 10. If we can get that pop up to 10 and be able to get filled. Ooh, guys, now we're starting to get the weakness though. So we're up $900 on the day already. And again, we barely have done anything. Like that's the thing. That's the thing about trading. You don't have to do a lot sometimes. Like we're clicking buttons, ladies and gentlemen. You don't got to overcomplicate it. Look at the past chart history pattern. See where in the past, again, the stock can easily turn in reverse. Get in on a good entry and see what you can do. CLDI. Guys, look at this, guys. EVOK starting to turn and fade and fall. EVOK getting ugly. EVOK, guys, starting to get ugly right here. Dek, should we look for a dip buy or bounce play? Some people will. So people either are going to look at dip buys and bounce plays in the 790s, 780s. That's where your first area. 790s, 780s. Or it's going to be back down near the VWAP. VWAP is all the way back down towards around 685. So that's a pretty far away area. So again, my next area to entry over on EVOK wouldn't be till like $10 or higher. Michael, last high volume day for EVOK has the VWAP at 1133. Thank you so much. So again, 1133, might just want to just be aware of that as well. GAME, little bit of hype. SUGP trying to get a little bit of a spike. SUGP, room to run up towards what area, traders? That like 120 area as we talked about. 120, right? That's going to be a strong area. Keeps getting rejected. I do want to check out PROK though still. PROK. Oh, guys, look at this. PROK. That one was quick. Right up to 620. Now dumping back on down. PROK, that 620 mark. Remember I talked about how strong that area was? That 620 area? Hit that mark, reversed. What up, BMNR? What's BMNR doing? Guys, BMNR just spiked on up close towards 130. Now, again, BMNR is a stock that I do think is going to fade today. I do think BMNR is going to start getting weaker. I do think BMNR is going to start, dropping back on down. I'm actually interested in getting involved in a potential BMNR trade just to see if this thing is going to be able to fade and fall and start getting weaker. Not anything big. Probably only like, I don't know, 250 shares over on BMNR, just because BMNR can take away so much money if you're on the wrong side of momentum. So BMNR, if I want to get 250 shares on this play, that's going to cost barely anything, so that's fine. BMNR, guys, thinking about a possible entry on this one, just because I know BMNR has so much room to fall. Stock went from $3 and spiked all the way up towards 160. I think it could easily fall back down towards 115 or lower today. Like that's kind of what I'm saying with BMNR. So BMNR here, guys, that's still one that I am watching. You only can do limit orders on that one. Don't do anything other than a limit order, just because, again, that's a stock that can give a lot back. That's a stock that has a large spread as well. So you definitely just want to be careful over on BMNR and how you guys trade that one. BMNR, guys, this is a little bit more of a risky play. Just a little heads on up. Did I not get my order? Rejected. BMNR. See if that one got through now. Right now I'm getting rejected on my BMNR trades. So for some reason I can't get shorts right now on BMNR. No worries. It's a little bit of a risky play anyway. That's, again, center point saying don't do it. Okay. We don't need to do it. No big deal. Let's go back over towards PROK here. PROK, that one I think is going to get a nice fade today. Guys, that one is at least going down to $5 in my eyes. In my eyes, we gone from 620. It's a previous top gainer. Could easily fade at least back down to $5 or so. What else do we have here? EVOK. EVOK, still trying to stay alive. Guys, EVOK is not done by any sort of means. EVOK is still trying to fight. Now, Dek, why does EVOK not have as much volume? Because it's not near the high of the day. Again, where do you always get the most amount of volume? When you're near the highs. High of the day is where you have the most hype. High of the day is where you have the most volume. High of the day is where you have the most action. Now, Dek, what is your lines of resistance? First line of resistance, 875. You will always have some sort of trouble next to 875. If you start breaking 875 and start squeezing through $9, we have room to run all the way up towards around $10. Here's the first, guys, we basically, again, let's take a look over on EVOK right here. EVOK, trying to get that hype. Is it going to stay above 875 here? Can it stay above? If it breaks 875, $9, it could squeeze. If it can't break 875, it's most likely going to turn back down to 830. So, guys, look at that. Big upper shadow right there. 875, still having some trouble over on this one. No re-entry at for myself right now. No re-entry right now. I'm just kind of sitting back. PROK heading on up. If PROK heads on up, 620 is its resistance line still. So again, 620 is its main resistance line. EVOK, this is the #1 top gainer, so we will continue to watch this. Again, 2 stocks so far, 2 shorts so far. Guys, here comes EVOK. If you guys are interested, anything back underneath 875 is weakness. Okay? Guys, still going. Still going. Back underneath 875 again. Notice, again, we keep hitting like $9 back underneath 875. Part of me wants to jump in anything under 875 because if we can't hold 875, eventually this is going to turn and dump. Okay, so just a little heads on up. If we can't hold 875, notice how we hit $9, we got rejected. We came on up towards $9, we got rejected. We came on up towards $9 and got rejected. At some point, people are going to walk away from this play. You can only get rejected so many times until, again, you kind of give up, right? Imagine if you had a big crush on Katie. You walk up to Katie and you say, hey, Katie, do you want to go out? She says, no, get away from me. And you say, okay. And then you try the next week and you say, Katie, hey, I was wondering, do you want to go get dinner? She says, no, I already told you no. You say, okay. And then maybe a week goes by and you say, all right, I've been rejected a lot. Katie, do you want to get dinner? No, get away from me, you loser. At some point, you're going to get the hint and say, okay, this is not working. Right now, guess what's happening? We finally broke through $9. Right now, it's almost like the opposite. Right now, it's like Katie just said, yes, I will go on a date. We got rejected, we got rejected, we got rejected. And for some reason or another, Katie changed her mind. Now emotions are high. Confidence is high. People are saying, we did it. We're going on a date. So you can see how this thing, again, still trying to squeeze and spike and rip and run, and, you know, buying volume is starting to move on in. So again, confidence is high. $10, next main resistance line. If anyone just got filled up near around 988, great job. So again, 988 high of the day so far. Can we again be able to smash through that $10 mark? Let's look at past chart history pattern. EVOK. Where is the next resistance line? Let's go ahead and check this thing on out. $10 is always a strong natural resistance line. Always will be. But where's like the next main area of trouble past $10? Let's see here. $10. I see more. What's it? Like $11.94? Like if you know, almost 12 bucks. Like if we break $10, guys, this thing can go up to $12. If we break 10, this thing could squeeze up towards what I would say is like 12. So EVOK right now, traders, definitely not being able to get the breakout just yet. Not being able to, you know, explode. And guys, if we go back underneath 875, that shows a lot of weakness. Remember, we work hard. We're working hard to get above 875 and get above $9. You don't want to give it back. You just work so hard to finally get a date with Katie. And right now, guys, and on this date, guess what you're doing at this moment? You're showing her your Dungeons and Dragons collection. You're telling her how, again, your favorite, you know, flavor of Hot Pockets is the one that your mom puts in the microwave and, again, puts on a little extra cinnamon. You're, again, showing her right now your snail collection. Right now, again, you're telling her that you keep a little bit of Play-Doh in your pocket from 3rd grade and that, you know, it's your best friend. You're saying right now you have an imaginary friend at this moment named Shiloh that, you know, still you talk to, you know, even though you're 33 years old. Right now, you're blowing this date. So EVOK, we got to see if this play is going to be able to continue to hold on up. So right now here, traders, can we be able to hold $9? Right now, EVOK having a little bit of trouble. EVOK at this moment, guys. Again, underneath $9, you're giving back all this hard work. You're basically telling her you're a level 300 in World of Warcraft. Right now, again, you're telling her how you just traded a brand new Charizard for a Squirtle. Right now, again, you're sitting there telling her, again, about a brand new asteroid they just discovered in the lunar cycle. Right now, again, you're absolutely blowing your chances. So, again, we need to see if EVOK can hold $9. Let's see if we can keep holding $9. That's the most important thing. Underneath $9 and underneath $8.75, you're going to start getting weaker. And again, at this moment, I don't need to force. I don't need to do anything. You know, I'm up $900 right now. You know, I'm absolutely fine. Right now, traders, though, starting to get a little bit weaker at this moment. Got a little bit of bounces. Also, SUGP. SUGP is doing pretty solid. Take a look over on SUGP, guys. SUGP stock again got $11 million contract in Hong Kong. SUGP breaking through some strong resistance areas. Let's take a look at the daily chart. Any sort of old areas that are going to start coming on up over on SUGP that are going to say, hey, Dek, that's going to be the top. I would not say until 170. 165, 170. SUGP, guys, you get up towards 170, that's the next short area. So SUGP, we wouldn't want to short this play until about the 170s. It might get halted before that, though. Might get halted before that. BMNR, is that stock getting hammered on down? BMNR. There's again the hammer starting to come on down. Look at that play, guys. BMNR. That's the stock I wanted to short. Remember, I talked about again how I don't think that play is going to hold on up here today. So that play is still getting very weak. You know, BMNR traders, I mean, that's a stock that spiked $150. Most likely it's going to start coming back on down. Most likely it's going to start getting weaker. SUGP 170 would be a good target to short this one, guys, if you can get it. 170. BMNR traders, if you guys are again being able to, if you guys are shorting that play, just allow it to keep on fading and falling. I mean, you guys have more than enough room. See that one continuously dump. See that one continuously drop. BMNR, guys, definitely has a lot of room to fade. Now, are you going to get a little bounce back up towards like 115, 116? Potentially. That could be there. That 115, 116. But at the same time, you just got to be careful. EVOK is not doing what it's supposed to do, guys. Right now, EVOK is still trying to stay alive, and if anything, just do little shorting scalps. Dek, what's a shorting scalp? Like, get in, get out. Maybe get in at $9. If it drops on down and gets a little bit of a crack, get out at $8.50. You know what I mean? So, again, if you want to, you can do little tiny shorting scalps, which I'm not opposed to, but you have to get out if you're incorrect. Like if this thing ever started squeezing, you just got to get out and move on. So again, I'm actually going to look to be able to just do some quick little shorting scalps before the dump, and never mind, I'm missing it out because now here comes the dump. So right now, traders, here comes the dump over on EVOK, giving back too much of its gains. And guys, I can't believe it. You blew your chance with Katie. I can't believe it. Katie finally said, yes, let's go on a date. And instead, again, sitting there and pulling out her chair and saying, hey, you look absolutely fantastic. You said, hey, I lost my retainer and I just bought a used one on Facebook Marketplace. Do you want to kiss me? And instead of, again, being a gentleman and saying, hey, you know what? Let's get the steak, the filet mignon. Let's go ahead and treat you tonight. Looking like absolute princess royalty. Instead, guess what you did? You said, hey, you ever play RuneScape? I, again, know a great guy that can get us a LAN party on RuneScape together. PROK, done with. Guys, or excuse me, EVOK, done with. Right now, PROK building itself back on up. Deck, where's old resistance? 657. PROK, 657, old spiking high. That's going to probably be, again, an area of resistance that you guys can look to the short. I know, again, right there, little heads on up. The YouTube cut out there. Everyone should be back here. I am not in on this play right now, but I will let you guys know in case you guys kind of missed that for a second. I am looking for a short if this play ever gets a little bit of a pop on up towards around 657 and on. So, Deck, what are you looking for at this moment? Traders, I'll tell you guys exactly what I'm looking to do. PROK just started getting some buying volume. PROK is the previous #1 top gainer of yesterday. PROK has a clear-cut top. Where is that clear-cut top? 657, pre-market high. Stock's starting to build its way back on up. I'm going to look for shorts at 657, all the way up towards around 660. Already, it's starting to get a little rejected, though. Oh, man. Starting to get a little rejected. Come on. Let's see if we get a little bit of that squeeze and pop. Back up towards that 657 mark. I would like to be able to get it filled on some plays. Again, BMNR dumping on down. Congrats if you guys got BMNR. BMNR, guys, dumping on down. That stock's done with. Congratulations if you guys were able to make some money. PROK also, unfortunately, pretty much done with at this moment. Not done with. It's still at $6, but done at like this current exact second. And then EVOK also just gave back too much. This is a thing that, again, so many traders just don't realize, guys. And I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know what it's going to take for, again, people to realize this. And I say it every single day, but still just like 99% of people don't listen to me. Which is what? Which is the fact is the majority of top gainers are going to crash. You sit here every single day and you say, Deck, every time I buy a stock, it falls on me. Every time I get involved on a trade, it again goes in the opposite direction. Every single time. Well, what did you do on that play? Did you buy it or did you short it? Well, I bought it. Okay, so you bought a stock after it already spiked 200%. Okay, so EVOK. Well, Deck, I bought EVOK at $10. I thought it was going to go up higher. Okay, it's at $7. Yeah, I lost 50% of my account. Okay, why are you buying plays? I'm shorting a play. Well, again, Deck, my broker doesn't allow me to short. Every single time I try to short, my broker says I can't short it. It's not allowing me to short. The thing is, what do we realize every day, guys? Every single top gainer turns into the biggest top loser. Every single top gainer, nearly every single day, turns into, again, the biggest droppers, the biggest faders. Top gainers happen in pre-market. Then everyone takes their profits and the stock falls all the way back on down. When are you going to say, all right, you know what? Every day I buy stocks and I lose. 9 out of 10 plays crash on down. Why don't I just make money when stocks fall? Like, that's all it is. Well, my broker doesn't allow it. Well, again, change your broker. It's like so simple, right? If you guys have an ugly boyfriend or girlfriend and you're like, man, my boyfriend is so ugly, go get a different boyfriend. It's a simple solution, right? It's like, oh man, I'm wearing these shorts right now and they're so damn uncomfortable. Go change your shorts, man, right? It's so simple. So it's like, if you want to go ahead and have a broker that you can short, that you can do all these things on, you'll be all set, ready to go. All set, ready to make that money. Now, as always, let me again. What do I use? Cobra. That's who I use, guys. I use Cobra Trading, and that's the best broker in the world. So literally the best broker ever. Go use Cobra. They are the best. Guys, little heads on up. PROK trying to spike its way back on up. I will look for shorts at where? Pre-market highs. So let's get ready to rock here. Still have PROK all set, ready to go on shorts if this thing can get a quick little pop. I do think it will get a quick little pop. I will take profits when I have it. So let's see if PROK is going to get a quick little pop on up. So right now, everyone, we are waiting to see where this buying volume is going to take us. And I would like to see, again, a quick little rip and run up towards this old spiking high. The old spiking high is all I want to see. Once we get up towards that old spiking high, we'll be all set, ready to rock and roll. Get all set, ready to make this money. So old spiking high is 657. No entry until 657. Once we hit 657, I will get filled. Guys, there we go. Quick little entry. Just got filled. Just got filled, guys. Once I'm up like $200, $300, I'm probably going to take my profits. I'm up $820 right now. I have 820 shares. 820 shares. Average, 665. Looking for about a $200 profit. Getting filled next to these pre-market highs. Dump on down. Let's make a quick little 200 if we can. And then again, we'll lock in our gains when we have it. We're up 160, 180, looking for $200, 820. Let's see if we get a little bit of reversal and I'll fade back on down. Nice little spike right next to the pre-market highs. Got filled at a nice little top. Looking for a dump back on down. There's $300. Let's lock it in. Guys, just made another $300. So very simple. Very, again, easy. Deck, we short next to, again, pre-market highs. We get filled on great entry. Stocks start coming back on down. And now, again, we could be able to make money. So, Deck, where did you get filled on that play? Remember, I got filled 657, 660, 667, and 674. The high of the day was 678. Where did I just get out? 632, 631, 632. That was able to add another $300 to my day. And now, guys, as you guys can see, $405 plus $831. Right now, I'm up about $1,200 on the day. So just like that, I'm all set and I'm ready to go. $1,200 on the day. And again, absolutely awesome. Trading smart, using our head and doing things the right way. Right? Trading smart, using that, just asking ourselves where are stocks going to reverse at. Your new job as a stock trader is saying to yourself, where are stocks going to turn? Right? Not your job shouldn't be, okay, Deck, there's 10,000 stocks available. What should be the one that I trade? That's not your job. That's a very hard job to accomplish. Oh, there's one stock that's going to spike out of 10,000. What's going to be that best one? No, your job should be, let's wait for, again, the best spike. And once we get the best spike, then let's go ahead and figure out where is it going to turn at? Where is it going to reverse at? That should be your job. So the thing is, team, every single morning, what do you guys know? I wake up, I look at Foxrunner. Foxrunner gives me all the best news. Foxrunner gives me all the best press releases. Foxrunner literally tells me, watch EVOK, watch KZI, watch CLDI, watch this play, watch this play. And guess what? After I know that these are the hottest plays of the day, guess what I do? PROK, okay, where's the reversal area? Pre-market high, watch for it to reverse on down. EVOK, okay, that's one of the top plays on the day. Where does it reverse at? Probably right around $10. Okay, reverse on down. Again, I'm just getting the answers given to me by my scanners in the morning, and then all I have to do is figure out where is the reversal going to be at. Then on top of that, I use Cobra trading because Cobra has shares to short on nearly every single play, and then I make money just like this. So as you guys have seen, if that has been on my Twitter, if that has been over on StockTwits, if that's been on my Instagram, on Discord, on Tradecaster, you guys have seen that I have been posting P&Ls every single day of all my profits. For anyone who has not seen this yet either, we are coming up towards nearly $20,000 in profit at this time, guys. We started with a $30,000 account a month ago, 3.5 weeks ago. We are now at, plus this $1,200, over what's $1,800. So coming up $1,800, not $1,800, $18,000. Excuse my French. So again, we started with a $30,000 account, and we are now again sitting at around $46,000 plus again the $1,200 I just made. Right now we're going to be more around $47,000, $48,000. So I've made $18,000 in about a month, guys, and we're not even done with this week. And all I'm doing is this. Anyone see this video I posted yesterday? Why do you guys think I posted this video? Because I'm feeling freaking fantastic. Because, again, we got the cheat code, baby. We got the cheat code. It's all we're doing at this time, right? Let's, again, just wake the heck up.
They don't say congratulations, but you know they watch that shit. I ain't even gonna get mad. I'm young, black, and rich. She tryna sell me lies, bitch. I ain't buying shit. They don't say congratulations, but you know they watch that shit. I ain't even gonna get mad. I'm young, black, and rich. She tryna
Feeling good, baby. Feeling good. Man, let's do it. Feeling good. So let's just, again, stay alert, stay ready, stay alive, stay kicking. So traders, as I said, and again, I will throw this out here for every single person right now. I know I posted that link for, again, Cobra. Every single person, right? And I'm going to make this very simple. I'm going to make this very clear. I'm going to make this very easy. I truly want, right now, every single person, click that Cobra link and to sign up for a Cobra account. Now you might say, Dek, I don't have the initial $25,000 or whatever. It's okay. The thing is, I want you to at least get the discounts so you're all set for whenever you are ready. Because I'm going to tell you guys right now, this is, I think this week, this Friday is the last chance you have to sign up to this Cobra discount. So if you're sitting right here and say, Dek, I don't have $25,000 to be able to trade Cobra, that's fine. But at least get the discount where when you are ready, you have 50% off commissions for life. I don't pay much money at all to fees because I have my first month free, which is this month. It's all free. Second month, again, it's 50% off commissions for life. And again, the platform is free. So again, I work with Cobra. Cobra and I were able to partner up where they say, Dek, anyone, again, you send this link to, we will give 50% off commissions. We will give you, again, free platform. We will, again, give you free access for the first month. We'll give you free whatever you guys need. So the thing is, I'm able to get that stuff for you. Make sure, again, you click that, fill out the application. Even if you don't fund it yet, that's okay. But at least, again, you're filling out the application so that you're all set, ready to go for the future. At least lock it in now so you're all set, ready to go. You know what I mean? All right. Right now here, traders, we are still looking for that next possible trade. Guys, PROK, stock's still staying alive here. Guys, PROK, not done. PROK still doing very well. So, still going. Dek, how high do you think it's going to go? At this point, I think it's going to get up to like 750 or so. You know, I'm not short in PROK at this moment. Guys, a few other things I do want to be able to bring on up. A few other things I do want to talk about at this moment. Again, tomorrow is a massive day. And again, it gets a little chaotic. It gets a little crazy, but I'm obviously so excited and so jacked on up and ready to go. But tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern time, for every single person, we do have on sale our Utah Mastermind trip. So if you guys want to come out to Utah, if you guys want to be able to stay in the trading mansion, if you guys want a personal chef, if you guys want all the transportation taken care of, if you guys want me to trade live in front of you in person, in the same room, asking questions, doing it together, then again, make sure you guys come on out to the Utah Trading Mansion, the Utah, again, Trading Mastermind. We always like to do a fun event as well. In the winters, we all go skiing and snowboarding. And again, the fall time, we're all going golfing. So again, you know, if you guys are a big golfer, or even if you're not a big golfer, we do have tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern time, the first 7 people to sign up, get a spot. The dates to this is going to be September 9th to the 13th. So you guys will arrive on the 9th. We will again be there till the 13th. And again, we will be trading every morning, giving you breakfast, giving you lunch, golfing in the afternoons. We'll be trading every morning, golfing in the afternoons. We'll be, again, staying at the house. You guys will be able to jump in the pool, jump in the jacuzzi, enjoy it, have a great time. And again, the price is $2,900. For $2,900, you guys do get, again, 4 nights in the house. You guys do get live trading every day. You guys do get every round of golf paid for. You guys do get breakfast and lunch and transportation all around Utah from the airport to, again, the house as well. So tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern time, email me at dekmartrades@gmail.com. The first 7 emails I get are coming out to Utah. $2,900 is the price. September 9th to the 13th is the dates. So you guys have about 2 months to get prepared for that if you guys want to. And again, that's going to be an absolute blast. Super excited. Cannot wait. So again, get jacked on up on that, guys. I cannot wait. I love going out to Utah and having a good time with you guys. PROK, guys. Still, again, keeping this one on high watch and high alert. Ooh, guys, PROK. Look at PROK, the turn. Look at PROK, the reversal. PROK, guys, if it spikes back on up, be ready for a quick scalp. Dek, where would a quick scalp be? Take a look at this. Quick scalp would be upper shadow right here. Upper shadow at 680. Then you also have, again, dip buys and bounce plays at 680. So again, it has upper shadow 680, dip buys and bounce plays at 680. That would be a quick little entry to just try to make a couple bucks if you could ever get like a quick little, 675 to 680 entry. So again, you can even do something very small and very quick, like a 674 short. And then again, 679 short. Then again, maybe a 683 short. So if you ever get a quick little pop on up, you should get some trouble right at that area. And that should be a nice little area to be able to see a reversal back on down. So I'm actually going to look for a quick little short if I can get that. Watch for an upper shadow, try to hit that 680 mark, come back on down, add another like $200 to this play. So I know we're trading like fast and fun and electric. Guys, that's what I want here. Out of these fingertips, I want nothing but electricity. Again, that's what I want right here. Let's see if, again, we can get a quick little upper shadow up towards 680 and reverse back on down. If I get filled, you'll see it. If I get filled, you'll see it. Here comes the little pop up to 680 we want to see. Guys, just got filled. Just got filled on my first little short here. Now, let's see if we hit this orange line. I want to hit this orange line, reverse back on down, try to make a quick like 150 bucks. So right now here, guys, you guys can see my entries right there. Again, I have a 675 entry with 750 shares. I would just like to be able to hit this orange line, reverse back on down, make a free $150, and then again, I could just market order out when I want to. So again, we're up right now. Just want to make sure you guys see that. It's right above me. And let's just see if we're going to hit that in reverse. I know the camera just went down. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll adjust that in a second. But let's all just watch my trade right now. So I'm going to change the battery here in a second. But let's just watch this trade. You guys can see reverse back on down. Let's see if we can drop back on down in the 650s. Come on. You guys can see we are correct with our train of thought. Resistance, a bounce play, resistance, up $80. Let's see if we can fade here. There you go. There's the fade, 150. There you go. There you go. Enjoy it, guys. Easy money. Enjoy it. Take your gains. Just made another, again, 200 bucks. So you guys, yeah, there's a nice, easy trade. Let me change the batteries right here. I'm freaking out here today, baby. We just don't stop. It's non-stop in this household. Oh, no. Let me get some freaking batteries up in here. I'm just changing batteries while making money. That's all I can do. That's all I know how to do. It's you just can't teach it. It's just you're born with it sometimes. Let's go. Get off me, Claire. Get off me right now, Claire. Your boy's running hot. All right, guys. Now we are back. We are back now. All right, team. Nice little fade and drop. Anyone else get that 680 entry with me right there? 680 entry. Nice little fade back on down. Nice little drop. Nice little reversal. All right, guys. So far today, I've won $405 and I won $1,000. Dek, go ahead and take out a BM&R. BM&R. Oh, man. Guys, if you guys are shorting BM&R right now, man, if I shorted BM&R today, I mean, I'm kicking myself a little bit right here. So, I mean, look at BM&R. Again, we thought that thing was going to dump today. Take a look at BM&R. Look at the dump BM&R is having today. Look at the dump that BM&R is having at this moment. Look at this thing, guys. Crushing it. Dropping. I mean, that's insane. That's insane right now. You know what? And let's check out real quickly, guys. Let's go over to One Stop Prop. Let's check out the prop firm. I haven't traded the prop firm enough. You know what I mean? Anything going up big over on the S&P 500? I want to get another tournament going on the prop firm. I got to reach out to them. Did you guys enjoy the tournament? I had a blast during the tournament. I thought the tournament was so much fun. So again, if for anyone who does not know, again, One Stop Prop is always the prop firm that whenever I'm trading a prop firm, I'm using them. They've been setting up tournaments. They've been doing such a fun and good job. If again, I want to be able to make some prop firm money as well. I feel like right now we're running hot. Right now we're running hot. We might as well, again, just keep taking advantage of it. S&P 500 coming on up towards brand new record highs right here. Tesla right now at this moment, still trying to get a little bit of action. And again, for anyone who does not know, let me share this here with you guys as well. The prop firm. One Stop Prop. Always, again, the prop firm that I use. And, again, I can't wait for their next tournament to come on through. Dek, how's the poker going? What stakes do you play? I haven't played poker in a little bit. I do enjoy playing poker. I don't really like gambling at all. I'll throw in like, you know, $50 for like a sports team or something like that. But I hate playing craps, or I hate playing blackjack. I hate playing table games. I really do. I don't have fun doing it. But I'll sit down and play poker every now and then. But again, you know, poker, I'll usually play like 2-5, maybe 5-5. You know, that's like, you know, the biggest I ever played was 5-5. But the more I play poker and the more I watch poker, the more that I realize, and again, people are going to argue with me on this, it is probably, I'm going to say poker is probably 60% skill, 40% luck. You get good cards, flop comes out, you miss everything, you stink. You get bad cards, you randomly play, you hit all of a sudden a flop, and you're going to beat a guy. You have a great hand, and someone just has a much better hand. Sure, there is skill, there is betting, there is checking, there's raising, all that stuff. That's where the 60% comes in. But also, at the end of the day, it just comes on down to whatever cards you get. Now, again, like, you know, that's why I also think, little side note, guys, I think people who play blackjack all the time are idiots. Okay? I do. I think people who sit there and gamble 24/7 are losers. And the reason why I think that is because why? Why are you doing that? Why are you playing a game where you have the odds against you? It is the worst game in the world. Okay, let's think about this in a different manner, guys. Imagine you, again, not a casino. It wasn't named a casino. Let's just imagine it was called the bad odds place, where you walk on in and there's a guy there dressed up as like a carny, and he's saying, pick any game you want and you give me money, and the odds are you are going to lose all your money. Those are the odds. Okay? And it's like, okay, I'm going to go home. But then you have people there studying and doing card counting and be like, 1, okay, it's a hard 7, a 6, 4, okay, what's the count? Oh, it's a positive 3. And the thing is, then, what are you working for? You're doing all of this work to try to get like a 1% edge. Oh, hey, Dek, I don't have a 48% chance of losing anymore. Now it's only a 49% chance of losing. Traders, anyone who just wastes their time at a casino pulling slots, bling, blah, 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 bling, blah, 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 blah. Like, what are we doing here? The thing is, you can just go ahead and be the house in the stock market. Traders, how am I up 1,400%? Because the stock market is a different game. The stock market is what you believe the casino is, what you think it's going to happen. You ever get rowdy with your boys and you're like, hey, I'm going to turn $100 into $1 million at the casino tonight, and you just end up losing it in 10 seconds? The stock market is literally that dream that you want it to become. The stock market, you can place the odds in your favor. Not, again, odds in like 50-50. It's the odds as like 80-20. 80% chance that I win, 20% chance that I lose. It's like you are the house. Imagine if there was a game in the casino that you determined the odds. Hey, you can never get 100%, but you can make 90-10. You can make 80-20. You can make 7, or you can make it 10% chance of winning, 90% chance of losing. Guys, guess what? I close my eyes, I randomly buy a stock, boom, 50-50. It goes up, it goes down. Or I could look for a stock up 250%, coming up to strong resistance, looking to short it back on down. Boom. The odds are now 80-20 in my favor. You know what I mean? It's like, why? It's kind of crazy right now. Like, even the fact is, I'm on YouTube right now. YouTube. There's not even that many people watching right now. 242 people over on YouTube are watching. Guys, guess what? If I went over to like a gambling live stream right now, there's probably 8,000 people watching like a gambling live stream. Literally, people are scared to learn something. People are scared to put in some work. People are scared to be like, oh, well, you know, all I got to do is put these numbers to 21 and I get my money. It's like, all I got to do is look at an old spiking high and now again reverse it. Stock trading can be so simple. I'm up nearly $20,000 this month just by looking at stocks that are up really high with low floats with big percentages that are going to come crashing back on down. But still, again, there's 235 people watching just because, again, no one wants to put in any sort of work. So again, you guys that are watching, I applaud you. For you guys that are watching, I respect you guys more than you guys know. For you guys that are watching, that are here right now, I again am telling you, I again want to give you my absolute all to teach you everything I agree. Right? I want to teach you everything I know. But it's just, it blows my mind how, again, so many people are not here right now. How many people are not learning. How many people are not putting in the time. Right? So, it just, again, it's crazy. Traders, little sign up. If you guys are over on YouTube as well, you guys want to watch me trade every single day, come on over to Tradecaster, sign on up, and make sure you guys join the team, join the squad here over on Tradecaster.com. So right now we're all good. Reese, when you short in the market, have you considered putting a stop loss in a profit and take profit lower than dragging them down with the price? Again, for me, I just kind of like taking profits when I have it. Now, that's all personal preference, Reese. All personal preference. All personal preference in every single way. Of like, hey, get involved on this play. Let's go after it. Let's take profits more. And like for me, I'm a type of person that I like to get in on my entry. And once I'm up a few hundred to maybe $1,000, I just like to take my gains. I like to just be able to walk away and say, hey, I'm a winner today. BMNR halted down in the $60 region. Oh my goodness, guys. Is anyone shorting BMNR right now? Please tell me there's one person shorting BMNR, as we said. Like, I'm hoping there's one person. So right now, BMNR, that stock has been getting destroyed. I mean, imagine if I did, let's just imagine I did 200 shares, 250 shares. Every dollar it dropped, right? If I did 250 shares, every dollar it drops, I would be able to make $250. So if it went from 120 now down to $70, let's just think about this here, guys. 120 minus 70, that equals 50. Times 250, that could have been $12,500. It's pretty crazy to think about, right? So it's like if I shorted BMNR this morning, could be up $12,000. How nuts is that? So BMNR just actually came out live right there for a second. Finn Swing Trader Deck, do you avoid Chinese tickers such as SUGP? A lot of talk of them being rigged. SUGP. No, again, I don't avoid them in any sort of way. I just play them the same exact way as always. Old spiking high, 185, comes on up towards around 185, look for a reversal, stock starts fading back on down, have a stop loss if it ever started breaking that area. So, I mean, like, all these little Chinese pump and dump plays, they're all going to dump, right? You guys can see, what's the title of these plays? Shorting pump and dumps. Even though these are not official pump and dumps, they are pump and dumps. They are legal pump and dumps in a way. Now, what do I mean by that? These are plays that are, again, spiking on up because of a hot press release. So they have a credible, real reason from the company. But the world that we live in now just turns them into pump and dumps. The world that we live in now essentially just says, hey, I'm buying this play. I'm buying it. I'm buying it. I'm buying it. I'm buying it. And everyone buys it. Then everyone looks around and says, wow, we just made so much money so quickly. I'm going to sell it. 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 And it just dumps on down. We are not, again, pumping up plays. We are not, again, dumping the play on down. We are just taking advantage of the fact that we know that a stock that spikes 200% is not going to hold up its gains. That's all. That's all we're doing. So, traders, I'm really excited about this. And, that is that's really awesome. Now, team, ever since going back to shorting, trading has been incredible, has been amazing. Now, for anyone who does not know, on Friday, I will not be here. And I told you guys, on Friday what I'm going to be doing. And if you guys do not know, on Friday, I had an absolutely amazing opportunity present itself. On Friday, I am asked to be able to come to the New York Stock Exchange in New York City and be part of the closing bell ceremony. One of the people that rings the bell to be able to close the stock market on Friday. Usually, again, that's given to, a CEO, or that's given to, again, someone respected on Wall Street or something like that. But I am going to be part of that team, probably me and like 10 other people. It's not just me, but it's going to be me and probably 10 to 15 other people that are all going to be up there, again, being part of the closing bell ceremony. So they asked me to be able to come on out. So on Friday, I will not be here. On Friday, I will be in the New York Stock Exchange in New York City on Wall Street doing the closing bell ceremony for the week. So talk about how incredible that is. Talk about, again, because I'm here, I'm live streaming my trades, I'm doing shorts, I'm making money, I'm doing it all live, and name just started going deeper and deeper and deeper into Wall Street until, again, they reached out to me. So I thought I thought it was a very cool thing, very cool experience, very amazed. I am blessed beyond words, guys. That's how I always like to think, and it's all glory to God. So I want to make sure we are all set here, ready to rock. Right now, SUGP. Want to make sure that we're all good. Right now, SUGP still watching these, waiting and watching to see what we have here next. Yep, traders, as I've said here multiple times, and I will say it again, we used to have a lot of streamers over on Tradecaster. As you guys know, at this point, there is now, again, basically just my stream. I have let go of the other streamers at this time. We are going to be making, major changes over on Tradecaster, but, the main focus is going to be over on my stream and, of course, this community right here. The whole reason behind it was just kind of coming on down to the pure fact that I have a certain vision on what I want to be able to accomplish, and, again, certain expectations on what I want to be able to do. I, again, want to be able to have, and I want to be able to teach you, and I want to be able to train you, and I want you guys to become full-time stock traders. That means, again, staying professional. I don't want, again, cursing. I don't want, again, inappropriate images. I don't want inappropriate things like that. And being able to monitor every single person was getting a little bit difficult. On top of that, I want live trading. I want everything shown. I want everything in front of you. I want everything transparent. I want P&Ls. I want, again, to be able to do everything live with trading to actually become and make you a better trader. With that being stated, again, it also came on down to just, again, matching it on what they wanted. What, if that was a certain pay number or this or that. And again, just kind of having different thoughts and such like that. Again, I don't speak bad about any person that was ever here to be able to help us grow and be able to help us get where we're at. It just came on down to, I wish every single one of them the absolute best. And again, nothing but respect and love. And I hope that they're absolutely doing incredible. But it just comes on down to, I know what I want to do. I, again, have a very high level of I want perfection to achieve excellence. And if we are not hitting that level, then I just don't want, I just don't want that. So, kind of more of the fact that we're going to be doing a lot of different changes over on Tradecaster. We're also going to be dropping the price over on Tradecaster coming up in the future, probably the next few months. We're going to be dropping the price on down, and I want to make it more affordable. I want to make it more engaging, more entertaining, me trading live every single day, doing everything we possibly can, and making sure that we're all set, ready to go. So, awesome. Guys, SUGP starting to fade itself back on down. Right now, team, making sure that we're all good. SUGP still getting a little bit weaker. Also, a little sign out, as we said, Fox Center was having an update today. It didn't get a lot of news here today. Just a little heads on up there, and they're in the middle of an update. So that's kind of why it was acting a little wonky here. Also, BMNR traders. BMNR trying to get a little bit of a spike. BMNR is probably going to get somewhere up near around $87 if I had to take a prediction. That's my prediction. Somewhere up near around that $87 area. Let's see here. BMNR, can I still get shares to short on this play? Or is it not allowing me right here? Inquire. There are shares available. Locate lowest. Cancel. Whoa. Guys, look at this. Look how many people are shorting right now over on BMNR. So many people are shorting on BMNR. It would cost $437 just to get 250 shares. So many people are shorting BMNR right now that everyone is saying, oh, Dek, I want to short. They're in such high demand. Just for 250 shares, it's $437. Just not worth it. Just not worth it. Right now, traders, we are again just watching and waiting and kind of seeing where the buying volume is going to take us. Tomorrow, Utah Mastermind signups. Make sure, again, every single person is jacked on up for that. I can't wait to see you guys out in Utah. That's September 9th to September 13th. September 9th to September 13th. What are you guys thinking right now? Guys, at this moment, we're up $1,400. We've had about 5 trades so far. Every single one of them live, telling you guys exactly how to trade. Let's go through the top gainers here today. Number 1, SUGP. Spiking on up, giving a whole lot back over on SUGP. Spike on up, give a whole lot back. SUGP, just not worth it at this moment. Stock has already given us some back. CLDI. CLDI, guys, nice big upper shadow. Upper shadows are one of the easiest ways to know that a stock is about to reverse and a stock is about to dump. Ripped and ran, upper shadow, starting to fade its way back on down. EVOK. EVOK, team. Guess what it did? It went from the bullish side over on the chart and has moved on over, as you guys know, to the bearish side over on the chart. Bull to bear. Stock again going bull to bear. Stock was able to make us some money as we went over from these different areas and was able to have some success. So absolutely great, absolutely incredible. GAME, just not really one we talked about today. Really, again, BMNR has been an awesome, again, drop and fade, and there's not anything that's kind of stealing the show at this moment. If I am missing anything at all, if I am missing any trade in any sort of way, right now, please let me know. I am more than happy to help. Also, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. This is, again, the way that I want to trade. Also, team, as I always say, I hope you guys are loving me trading like this every day. You know, I love doing, again, a small account, or, again, when people say, hey, Dek, can you try futures? Can you try options? Can you try this, or can you try that? I love exploring new things. But I'm going to tell you right now, this is how I make money. Like, this is it. Like, there was a time last year where people were like, Dek, try options. And I tried options for like 3 months, and I just didn't make any money. And you know what? People were like, okay, well, try options with a small account. Try options. And I just didn't do it. I didn't do well. And then again, people were like, well, try crypto, try futures. And again, I want to try to make everyone happy, so I try to do things. But you know what I think is the perfect formula? I think the perfect formula is doing what I know. I think that the perfect formula is doing what I do best. And what I do best is, again, me trading in front of you, shorting plays with a good size account, making money, giving alerts, and making sure everyone's coming out on top. This is what I do. And when you guys are here, and again, you guys sign up to Tradecaster, and you guys are part of this membership, and you guys work with me, this is where I have my success. Shorting plays with a good size account, getting 4 to 5 trades in, and looking to make around $1,500 every single day. Right? That is what I always want to do. And I want to be able to do it all live right here in front of you. And this is what we're going to be doing the rest of the year. Giving you guys every single alert that I'm going to take myself. Giving you guys every single trade that I'm going to take. And giving you guys every single, again, play step by step. And helping you, again, learn what I'm doing. That's what I like. So, awesome. Couple big things here. FinSwin Trader, Dek, very happy to be here, seeing you trade live and being honest with your P&L. Always, thank you. And again, when I lose, I'll show you. When I win, I'll show you. I want you to see every side of it. Lickety split, Dek, you are the man. You made me $3,300 today. Let's go, $3,300. I was about to quit yesterday because I kept doing the wrong thing, but now you bounce back with, again, $3,300. Let's go. Dek, I still can't believe you're going to hit the bell on Friday. Hey, I'll again take some videos. We'll be out there. We'll be all set, ready to go. Yeah, I'm excited. It's awesome. Gator Trader, Dek, I'm loving this. More our speed, and what's incredible is how much of a sniper you are with the simple shorting strategy breakdown. I even got my mom and sister into it now after years of seeing them have successful. They love watching you and the way you explain it. Oh, baby. Gator Trader, I love you. I'm not okay. I love you, man. That's it. I felt like I was gonna just be like, I love your family, but then I felt like I was getting weird. So I love you. All right. I stopped myself because I thought, again, like the next things I was going to say next was going to not sound the right way. Deck, I just signed up for Cobra. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Best broker, guys. Best broker out there by far. You can use the word Dekmar trades. Make sure that you guys are all good. All right here, team. All righty, ladies and gentlemen. It seems like everything is kind of coming on down to an end right now. Not really any sort of big spikers, rippers, and runners. I think I'm going to walk away right here with, again, $1,400 in gains. I am going to take that right here and right now. $1,400 in profit. Amazing work from absolutely everyone. The squad, again, crushing it. And, guys, amazing. Amazing job. As always, I love you. Happy Thursday. What's today? Happy Wednesday. We'll be back on the mic, of course, throughout this day. We'll be back on the mic tomorrow morning, getting ready to make some more money. But when you're averaging out $1,400 per day, making over $20,000 a month, I mean, guys, we're doing everything right. We just got to keep staying on. We got to keep, again, crushing it, and we got to walk away when we're green. We're taking advantage of the hot morning markets at 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., and then, of course, we're ready to go. The live stream goes up every morning at around 6:30 in the morning. So I've been here for the last 4 hours now, trading and getting ready to go. But the beautiful thing about stock trading is enjoying those profits. Beautiful thing about stock trading is enjoying those gains. Guys, amazing work. Amazing job. Help me wrap this thing on up. Subscribe. Hit me on up. Tradecaster.com. Let's do it, baby. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Ah-hoo! Today? Did you make a profit today? Did you come out on top today? I'm the Batman.
I got this question the other day. Why are you successful?
So I ball so hard, motherfucker.
$1,000 profit today.
The first niggas gotta find me.
$700.
50 grand to a motherfucker like me. Can you please remind me? Ball so hard, this shit crazy. Y'all know that don't shit phase. And as we go,
lock it on up.
Too, when I look at you like this shit gravy. Ball so hard, this shit weird. We ain't even pro be here.
1,400.
It's only right that we be fair.
Who's ready for $1 million a year?
You should be asking how to be successful. Jackson, Tyson, Jordan, Game 6.